Don't worry, chat. I'm back, and I brought the milk. Hello, everybody. How are you? What's up? I cannot believe I haven't seen you in a fucking week. That's crazy to me. That's wild. I don't even know what to do with myself without you guys for an entire week. Absolutely wild. Hello, everybody. What's up? I'm back. I have returned with all of the milkies and all of the milk. I didn't find a cigarette, so yeah, not really my thing, but you didn't come back early. Congrats. Yeah, let me tell you, nothing that bad happened to the point where I felt like I had to come back. So we didn't have like, cinder 1,000-page document level of nuclear attacks out there. So you feeling better? I will tell you, I feel a lot better, guys. I feel a lot better. I feel great. I'll be honest. I really needed this. Thank you so much, guys, for just being so cool to allow me to take a rest. Yeah, I did what Fillian did and I came back. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Hello, guys. How are you? Happy Sunday. I am back after a week. And my goodness, a lot seemed to happen while I was gone, huh? Not only Vtuber news, but of course, you guys being absolutely crazy. We gotta talk about what happened off stream as well. So, happy Sunday. What's up, Bolts? How are you? I'm feeling much better. I know I sound better too. Like, I was warming up. I really didn't talk that much during my entire break. I hung out with Nick Dill. I hung out with some other people as well. And I kind of talked to him, but I'll be honest, I'm like, holy shit, I sound so much better. So it's almost like, chat, when you take care of your voice, it sounds better. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. No, wait. Well, GG's, guys. I wouldn't even rap for that long.
Back, Elara. I hope
thank you.
You took the time to take some self-care.
What's up, Bolts? Hell yeah, get the coffee.
I will come down there and do an anim headshot.
I did.
I did rest.
I promise.
I look forward to seeing you at MamaCon.
I know, I'm very... I forget the googly eyes don't go me with up. I'm very excited to share with you all my really, really cool stuff that I have coming up to chat, and I'm very excited to see you at MamaCon as well. That is going to be insane. I'm so pumped. Guys, I gotta tell you, during my time off, I kind of did just a bunch of fucking nothing. Like, I did almost absolutely nothing the entire time. I bed rotted, I brain rotted, I played a bunch of Dark Souls, I caught up on anime, I watched almost all of Demon Slayer, I caught up on The Boys, I started catching up on Invincible. I literally did absolutely nothing except on Thursday, chat. On Thursday, we did actually go do stuff. So Ian and I spent a lot of time together. We just kind of would like go out and try to do stuff every day, right? We would go shop a little bit. I bought some new like clothes for myself. We went to the mall. That was really nice. But on Thursday, no, I have not watched it yet. Skull, I'm waiting. But I did actually. We went to a spa on Thursday. And I did not yomi rest. I actually rested. I did do a little bit of work, to be fair, but I did not do a lot of work. So definitely feel a lot more rested, definitely feel recharged. Before I went on break, I felt like it was kind of like a drag, like getting up and doing work. That was content creator related, right? Thank you guys. But now I feel like I like want to do it, right? You know what I mean? Like I'm like, hell yeah, like I can't wait to create content. And I needed that spark back. I needed that passion back. I just needed a break, guys. I needed a break. So thank you guys so much again for all of your support while I was gone. Yeah, exactly. I was just very worried about burnout in particular. But I think I'm good now. But anyway, Ia actually surprised me on Thursday. She took us to a spa and we got like, oh my God, we got massages. We got like the full on like, bath stuff. It was fucking glorious. I'm just like, oh my God. It was amazing. It was great. What?
What is it?
Shut the fuck up, Toad. Thank you guys for the hype train. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, guys. I know I'm back. I'm back. Fucking Toad, dude. So she surprised me. We went to the spa. We got massages. It was great. It was so good. Oh my God, so needed. My back and shoulders feel so much better.
I wanna say I kinda missed you so much.
God, you know, I hate to admit it, guys, but I kind of missed y'all too. Like, just a little bit, not that much. I mean, just a tiny bit. Like, I was like, yeah, I mean, I guess chat's all right, you know, whatever. But who fucking cares? It's just chat. Like, I was able to recharge, definitely. Feeling a lot better. Yeah, I just need a break, guys. I just needed to not create content for a little bit.
Show me your fucking feet.
No. You're not getting feet, even though I've been gone. You're not getting that, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck whether I was gone for 1 day or 20 days. You're not getting feet. God damn it. Could be worse, could be mine, that's true. But I had a great time. I caught up on a bunch of games I wanted to. Spend a lot of time with him. So much better. So thank you guys so much. I will let you know as well, while I was gone, people did add time. We're going to talk about that as well, Lacey. We're going to talk about that, but I do want to take a moment, guys, and thank everybody who gifted while I was off stream. We had some throne gifts. Some people verified their plushie purchases. All kinds of stuff. So we are back at about 6 hours. So, guys, thank you so much. I think we were like about an hour or so when I left. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Everybody just popped off. So remember, guys, please verify your plushie purchase. You add 50 minutes to the timer. Just verify that in the Discord.
The reports
yeah.
Lost, short, busty got gremlin in Texas.
Yeah, okay, look, Chips, I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry, I'm here. Well, thank you. You're sweet. How was your week, guys? I want to know how are you? What all did I miss? Tell me all about it, guys. Borg, thank you for getting a sub as well. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. So we really did have a lot happen while I was gone. I think we almost hit our Subathon plushie goal, chat. I think we've almost sold 50. We're very close, if I remember. I think I was looking at this morning. So we're really, really close, guys. But, guys, if you did buy a plushie, make sure you post a picture of your receipt without your personal details, of course, in the Subathon thread in Discord. And I will go ahead and add 50 minutes for that. Yep, it does add time. We still have 50, guys. I will be activating double time for an entire week. Unless I'm waiting, I'm not as tired as before. Nice. Honestly, Kuro, that was a big thing for me this past week. So, really, for me, like, I went out. I started getting my healthy foods again. I started, like, having meals, like, meal prepped and ready to go. I actually cooked some food, chat, and didn't burn down the house. Got back into my exercising, all that stuff. So, it was great. I really, really needed it. And then I got a massage, and that was awesome. It was wonderful. You don't want to see my address. P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Wow, why did you dox yourself, bro? I feel like I've never seen Finding Nemo.
Congrats on not burning
I know I did. I'm like,
house.
yes, I cooked without burning the house down. No food casualties yet. Very true, very true. We do have some changes to the Subathon, but I'll tell you guys all about that here in just a minute. We also have a lot of news to catch up on. Wow, guys. I mean, look, I told you all, I did that shit in my purchase of the plushie skulls. So if you post a screenshot of your receipt without your personal details inside of my Discord under Subathon, I will add 50 minutes. Yep. Talk to myself, come find me, you got them. Is that like actually an address? Yeah, like, did somebody, like, create P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney? What's up, closer to Food Wars style stream? We got a 15. No, we're a little short, Chips. We're almost there. I know that, but not quite. Yeah, I think when I checked it this morning. Yeah, Spirit Airlines went kaput. Crazy. I felt bad because one of my friends was actually traveling, and they were stuck in Texas. They were like, hey, so I'm kind of stuck in Texas, and I might have to come stay with you for a bit. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Luckily they didn't. They were able to find a flight, but yeah, they got stuck here in Texas just because Spirit literally flew them up. And they're like, yeah, so that's it. Wait, what the fuck, dude? Hawk, thank you for the 10,000. What?
See ya.
10,000 bits, dude. What the fuck is your problem? What the fuck is your problem? Oh my god, dude. 10,000 bits. Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of your support. Holy crazy. Can we get some claps and some celebration, please, for Hog Gaming? Bro, that's wild. That's wild. Thank you so much. Charge a donation up for the whole week. Dude, he just added so much time. What the fuck? Are you moonwalking? I can. I moonwalk whenever you gift a bunch of subs and shit. Thank you so much. Hey, what's up, Frothy? How are you? Peter Airlines' final flight was at a Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. That's crazy, Daniel. Yeah, so luckily my friend found a connecting flight, but really fucked up what happened to his Spirit. Really sad to see. Of course, we had a lot of drama going on with Mori, Calliope, and Hololive. We're going to talk about that. We also had a guy called the Faithful Sheriff. I don't know, Faithful Sheriff. He has a very questionable past life that we're going to talk about as well.
The Subathon never ends.
Gotcha.
Yes, it goes on, and on my friends also.
I'm going to be honest. Also with a break, I felt like you guys were just getting tired of me too. Like, so, I felt like this was a good break all around. I'm sure you guys were getting tired of my ass and like yapping about news all the time. I practice any new guitar stuff. No, not really, H Lover. Do you know when the Elara Plushie will go away? Kind of ton of money, hoping the Elara Plushie sticks around to May 15th. I'm not sure, color me happy. We'll have to check in with Aya. She's the one that would let me know. I do know we're probably going to keep it around for a couple more days, though. But we'll definitely see. Sigma, it does actually add at the end. It's just, it's not added till after stream is over. I think it's been pretty boring, even though I tried to get some stuff done. I mean, honestly, I got a bunch of stuff done around the house and everything like that. So really, for me, like, this week was productive. It was just more like, in my personal life, it was productive, as opposed to, like, VTuber-related stuff. And then a retired you're delightful. Well, thank you. You're sweet, Mimi. So we're going to talk about Mori Calliope. We also going to talk, of course, about the Morgue Pie controversy. We're going to talk about a VTuber being arrested for their art, allegedly for lolly art. And we have a lot to dive into, chat. I actually did a ton of research, asked some actual lawyers of what this is, what this means, etc. So we're going to take a look at this because I think there's some holes in this story about the whole lolly stuff that it's a little bit, it doesn't make sense to me, right, chat? There's a lot of stuff that I'm kind of questioning, especially when you look at actually the relevant legislation. There's a lot of stuff in it. So we're gonna take a look at that. We're also gonna take a look at what's going on with again, Faithful Sheriff. If you don't know Faithful Sheriff, well, you might have heard of Dr. Witnesser, chat. Dr. Witnesser is very notorious streamer that became a VTuber. Well, yeah, chat, we're gonna talk about it. Of course, we're also gonna talk about what's going on with Fillian. And guys, it looks like Fillian has deleted everything, chat. Really, really sucky. This is kind of, for me, I think in my opinion, my thoughts, I think this is probably the worst case scenario for Fillian. A lot of people are kind of talking it up to like a publicity stunt. I very much disagree with that. Fillian has deleted all of her socials, privated all her YouTube videos. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it because I do feel like there is a lot to add to that and a lot of conversation. Now, a lot of people are ignoring specific parts of it, which is very surprising to me, right? People are just like, oh, yeah, like she's rebranding. But I think that while that might be true, I think there's more to it that we need to discuss. I don't think she's gone forever, H Lover. I don't, but I'll share with you my thoughts about it when we get there. I'm gonna share how long she can keep this absence up, and when people move on. I mean, Dean, she was really, really big, right? But the problem is she disappeared without really any extra information, right? Just didn't talk about much. So we're all just kind of like left scratching our head, like, Billy, where the fuck are you? Like, we care about you, we want to know where you are, but like, where the fuck are you? Guys, thank you so much for the level 6 hype train. I appreciate you. By the way, chat, really quick. I haven't talked about it yet, but if we hit a level 10 hype train, I add 1 hour to the stream. So, throwing that out there really quick. I just wanted to tell you. Yes, you said I'm working on something then dipped. Yep. I didn't get to talk about it yet, but hype trains do add time now. You just lost. I think, well, I'm going to wait to share my thoughts because I do think that there's a reason for this, but people don't want to talk about it. And it's like very strange to me, right? Shadow Dragon, thank you for the bit, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Very, very odd. But what else did you guys do while I was gone? Like I said, I wish I Not yet, Yobi, not yet. I think we were like 4 short. 4 short this morning, I don't remember. Hey, Stuber, thank you so much for your year, sweetheart. I appreciate ya. Thank you so much. You're incredible. Just hope Callie doesn't graduate. Yeah, I'm wondering what's going on with that. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, to be honest. Maybe Fillian with some friends we made along the way. I mean, it seems that way. Yeah, it seems that way. Honestly, it's kind of on brand for Fillian. She doesn't communicate with her community. Yeah, but this is very different, right? Very, very different. Some company issues again. Yeah, really sucks to see that we're at a point where the Hololive, where now, you know, even their big streamers like Mori, Calliope are having problems as well. And no, Dan, it's much bigger than that. In a members only post, she actually revealed a lot more. So we'll talk about that. Apparently, Volcano. Apparently, she is very upset with Hololive in general. So we'll talk about it. Yes, exactly. Like my tits, they're very large. Thank you for noticing. what you know what's hilarious? When we went to go get our massages, my masseuse that I had, she was you know, she really knew where I was hurting. Like she asked me where was hurting, stuff like that. I told her, but like I could tell that she'd done it for a while. Like she felt me up, not like that, chat. She felt me on my back, and like I think she knew where to target. So anyway, like we got done, right, and she was like, "Girl, I could spend another hour just on your shoulders." I was like. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that checks out. She's like, it's been another hour on just your shoulders, just to like get out like all the stress that you have there. I'm like, yeah, but she did help me with my back a lot. That felt a lot better. So it's really great to, you know, get a lot of that. I feel so loose now. Yeah, it feels great. Yeah. And when you have back problems, I don't know. I mean, we're talking about boobas, so, but yeah, she really did help quite a lot with the pain. I wish that I could like afford to go to like a regular massage thing like all the time. It's just expensive, you know, but it's worth it. I'm welcome back, Elara. January bringing my daughter is finally born. I saw it. Congratulations. You posted in the Discord, right? Hold on. I think I saw your picture. Is there plushies you for sale? There is. All you gotta do is type !plush and you can pre-order yours right now. Pre-orders are only open, I believe, for a couple more days. So I generally think Fillian is rebranding. I think she's rebranding 100%. But it's a very strong rebrand.
She understands that big boobie is both a blessing and a curse.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It is both a blessing and you get to look at it and it's cursed that I have to carry it around.
Foggy at the moment.
!plush. Yeah, !plush. If you could go ahead and type that in for a chat for his super chat. So that way he can go nab up his plushie really quick. But yeah, !plush. Sounds like a wonderful masseuse. I did. She was really, really great. I feel like I would love to like have somebody do that more often, but yeah, I guess we'll see. I don't know, it's just expensive, chat. It's so expensive. That's the only problem. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Oderman, what's up? I know, I'm so excited for it too. I've seen the whip of actual plushie. It's so cute. I'll definitely post some pictures for you guys when it's a little bit more kind of along, right? But yeah, I think there is a legal issue tied to Fillian's rebrand because he is taking down everything. I mean, if it's related to her, it's gone. Just find yourself somebody to wrestle them on. I mean, you know, it's not more about wrestling them on. I just need somebody to like hoist them up, you know, like without a bra, you know, that way you don't have like the actual like pain on my end. All the weight is transferred to you, chat. But you just yeah, when you pinpointed the problem, yeah, she was great. She was great, guys. Thank you for the hype train. I appreciate all of you. Level 7, absolutely nuts. Thank you for all the bits earlier. Y'all are incredible. Yeah, I mean, we have clips and all that stuff, but I would die happy if that was my burden for you, but okay, get in line, guys. Yeah, type 1 if you're gonna hold up the titty. Yes, exactly, like Aphrodite. Bro, I really wish I could like rock that IRL. Like actually, the new Animal Farm movie sucked. You know, I heard it was really bad. And that's a lot of people. Not everything your Discord server is still up. Well, here's the thing though, Solar. She has removed a lot of information from that Discord server. So Yeah, I mean, it's still up, right? Technically, her YouTube is still up. Technically, your Twitter is still up. But the point that we want to make here is most everything about it is wiped. You know what I mean? Including your Discord server, a lot of the branding is gone. And there's a legal issue tied to it. In my opinion, we'll talk about it. Also, guys, I just want to throw it out there. Don't forget, thank you so much, Pip, for the tier 3. Holy shit, dude. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate you, dude. Don't forget, guys, coming up tomorrow is the new Brew versus Megamind death battle. We're going to react to that in the morning. Very excited for that. We got a crazy schedule this week, chat. Yeah, I got a crazy schedule for y'all this week. With legal, it can be a play her model. It's basically a purchasable model, I thought. The issue is bleeding. In case you didn't know, I actually had an issue with the actual model artist about a year ago, about a year and a half ago, where she was going to have a Nindoroid made, and the artist came out and said, wait, you do not have commercial rights to this model. So I think that that is really playing a heavy hand into the issues that she's having. It's kind of like older issue that she had, but I think it's very, very relevant into what is going on with her. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, it's going down later today, but I'll react to it tomorrow. Yeah, exactly, in case you didn't know. But anyway, chat, let me show you this week's schedule. I have a very big announcement, chat. Very, 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 very big announcement to make with all of you. So, as you can see, chat, on Monday, we're doing memes, as we always do. On Tuesday, we're going to be playing Dark Souls 2, Bare Fist. On Wednesday is news. On Thursday, we're doing Death Battle Reacts with Makari. So we're going to be doing this together. On Friday, we're doing content review with Chunky. Monday is Vtuber review news. But Saturday, chat, Saturday, we are on the front page of Twitch, baby! Yes! That's right, baby! Front page! Tea Time Mega Collab! I am so fucking pumped for this, dude. I cannot believe that we got front page. And guess what? We're going big, chat. We're going big. We are going to be having 50 plus VTubers for this tea time. The biggest I've ever done in the history of all my tea times. So you do not want to miss it. It's going to be fucking wild, chat. W front page. I will also be doing double time that day for the Subathon. So, yep, Makari. Yeah, Makari more. Yeah, Makari and I are friends. I know that she does Death Battle Reacts, and she actually asked if I wanted to do a react together. I was like, yeah, absolutely. So I'm very, very pumped. Very, very pumped. We're going to do some reacts together. 50 plus VTubers are all going to show up that day. That's going to go from 10 to 6 o'clock. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a crazy, crazy collab. You know, I got to reach out to Lalia. Got to reach out to her. See how she's doing. Tomorrow is May the 4th be with you. Very excited for that as well. You and Chunky always work together good. Yeah, we're gonna do a content review, which basically means we're gonna be looking at each other's content and maybe viewers' content and just kind of break it down and talk about best practices and ways to improve your content. So holding out that you can get around to Ultron versus Sigma for Death Battle Reacts. Yeah, that one is on my list, Sigma. So don't worry, I got you. I'm here late. I missed what happened to Fillian. We haven't talked about it yet, so okay, look. Always give 30 minutes, chat, before we start news, and I always give it an hour in before I start actually talking about big stories. So don't worry. You always have time. As long as you get here about an hour before, you'll always get to be able to pick up the news. So that's why you should always buy full rights when you buy your model. Sometimes artists will include a fee for purchasing full commercial rights. It is what is, but it's important to make sure. Yep. I mean, for her, like, she just, I think it's what happened to her. She really fucked that up about, what, a year and a half ago? Like, it's a little blur to me at this point, but that definitely truly did affect her in a really, really bad way. I think that, at least in my opinion, that's what's kind of coming back to haunt her, but I'm glad that was resolved amicably, though. Yeah, 2024. So, like, yes, it was, right? But I still feel like there was some kind of issue, because why are you going to take down all of your stuff? Nobody takes down their stuff for just no reason, especially something that's generating you so much money. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Baldy's nuts got him. Hello, everybody. I'm new here. Nice to meet you all. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna see you call Fillian a furry kid. That was great. Owns your model fully. Yep, absolutely. My model is 100% mime. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys are ready. Let's do it. Everybody type. Well, you know what to type. I mean, maybe you forgot. It's been about a week, right? Might not be an issue with. There might also just be, I don't want any potential issues when I have my new model. Could be, but again, like, I feel like with typical rebrands, right? You know, I'm going to talk about this. We'll get to it. So, all right, guys, let's do it. And let's talk about a little bit of Vtuber news. Not really a little bit, but you get the point, chat. How crazy that it has been an entire week, chat. I cannot believe that we are just now getting back to our news. Absolutely crazy, guys. But I'm very excited because I wanted to catch up with you guys about all this for a while. And I've been kind of seeing it go down, but I haven't been able to, chat with you guys like I normally do. So, but here we go, guys. First up, if you guys have not already, make sure that you type !plush and grab up your very own plushie right now, chat. My plushies are available for pre-order. If you type !plush, you can nab up yours right now. Pre-order is only going to be available for not forever. That's all I know. So make sure that you grab them up. I'll have to check with what time that does in. But if we do sell 50, I will do double time for an entire week. Yeah, so put it in the Discord and Subathon channel. So that way you can get the extra time added for your purchase, chat. I don't want you to miss out on that. One other thing I want to mention really quick before we hop into our news today. I do have a little bit of updates to the Subathon as a whole, chat. So I have updated just a few things. I'm not really sure, Tempest, I'll be real. Yeah, I'm not really sure. So, chat, subs are now going to count a little bit less time. This is the kind of, when we get down to the end, right? I know that we've edged a timer for a long time. I think this will help if we kind of lower that time a little bit. So I'm going to be lowering all of the sub time to 15 seconds to scale for each sub. But to make it up, chat, bits stay the same. But for every dono or throne gift, all of that will add basically 90 seconds per dollar. Now, Hype Train level 10 adds 1 hour, and level 20 Hype Train or Plus adds 2 hours to the timer. So these are just very small changes to the Subathon. Wanted to talk to you guys about it. But yeah, that's what's going on. So there you go, guys. There you go. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I'm excited to keep going. Hopefully we'll make day 500. We're pretty close. I mean, we're only, 30 days off? Well, I mean, the subs count as less, but everything else counts a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more. So it balances out, right? Well, I mean, like, actually, technically, chat, the stuff that I had earlier was actually worse. So I'm actually kind of cutting you a break a little bit with some of the other stuff. Yeah, don't forget to buy your plushie, chat. Don't want you to miss out on that. Yeah, it's super cute. It's super cute. Like I said, pre-orders only open for a certain amount of time, and then they're gone. They're gone. Okay, guys, so let's talk about. I don't think your Subathon is getting in. I truly gave up on it and lost hope for you. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. I lost hope for you. Wow, that's really sweet. 469 down there in the bottom corner. Also 69. Can we get a nice? Make elara rest more. Dude, I'm not gonna rest more. What are you talking about? I just got back.
Elara rest more.
Yeah, I'm not resting till the end of September. So you might as well just keep me here, chat. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while, so you might as well just keep me at it, all right? But yeah, not till the end of September, early October. That's when I have my next break. Is day 500 gonna be on my birthday? I don't know, will it? 69, nice. So first up, chat, I don't want to talk about bids, suspensions, YouTube issues, all that kind of stuff. There are some ongoing things that you're definitely going to know about, especially going on with Dragon Spit. Very, very unfortunate. But first up, let's talk about what's going on with Hazumi. Hazumi says, finally fell for a stupid phishing email since it actually looked accurate for the first time. I'm gonna be real, guys. I'm just not answering any type of fucking stuff like this, guys. I think that it's too questionable. I think that anything that's got a link, any kind of stuff, I just don't trust it. So Hazumi goes on to say, I'm currently on my flight back home, so I can't change my password. Now landing from LA in about an hour. I'm so sorry for whatever gets posted. I try to delete it as quick as I can. That does really, really suck. of course, they get hacked, guys. So be careful because it's really rough right now. Of course, Hazmi says, beware new phishing scam. It's really scary how creative they are with getting the phishing emails now. Of course, they specifically targeted a sponsor post. Use a time limit to scare users into providing information in a timely manner. Brings you to a website that's meant to look like an X article. Receive any emails with the subject X notice. And the following contents do not interact. I'm usually better about looking in these first. For the long trip back home, I was literally boarding a flight. I panicked and put my info to try and stop the ticket. But make the same mistake as me. So what happens is they go, okay, support ticket has been open about this. And here it is as well. And of course, they're like, oh, you're kind of subject to enforcement. And then of course, it makes you interact. But guys, just be careful. If you ever get anything that's like this, I would recommend to, yeah, I mean, this looks really realistic too. I would recommend to go to the actual website and just double check, right? But you can see, of course, it says like, failure to take action within 24 hours or result in permanent suspension, including your account, all content followers, on account history. So just again, if you see anything from a website, I do recommend actually log into that website and just double check, because normally they'll add this enforcement under your notifications or things like that. Yeah, run it through URL checker as well. I've started doing that a lot because it's just it's bad, chat. It's really, really sketchy. Another news as well, guys. Unfortunately, Lady Sif also got hacked as well, chat. Going on to say, yes, it was stupid and I've been hacked. Luckily, I have the best IT support. Most of my accounts seem to be safe, except my Discord, which I'm trying to get back. However, for now, just ignore me. If I reach out to you, you can reach me through DM. So, again, chat, be very careful. Spreading the word about Sif as well. Of course, we also had a pretty big person, get hacked as well. Funky goes on to say, guys, this is critical. Please spread the word to all your VTuber Oshis or friends. John is a reputable person in the VTuber community that offers those little walking robots around for conventions, online meet and greets. His Discord has been compromised. That sucks, dude. Here's proof of him saying that on Twitter DMs versus the hacker trying to get me to join the SMP Minecraft server. I cannot reiterate the importance of this. John has a lot of VTuber contacts. That Discord, as far as I'm aware, that could be really scary. Please be careful, do not fall for tricks. So John says, you're currently sending DMs on Discord. Is it really you? They say don't click. I got hacked. I didn't really apologize. They're talking about trying to get it back, right? But here's the scam, right? So John says, hey, Chunky says, hey, John, what's up? I finished the stream, so getting cozy. John says, yeah, Minecraft. Chunky says, what can I do for you? Yes. John says, I modded Minecraft SMP as a build in progress. I don't make a small surprise video edit. Be able to join the server for a few minutes, check it out. And let me take some screenshots for the video. It really mean a lot. Chunky says, sure, how do I join? Of course, John says, do you have mod rinse? Because you need specific mod pack for joining the server. And then, of course, they dropped this video here on how to download it. And of course, they dropped the mod pack as well. So again, this mod pack is probably like a Trojan horse or something like that. I don't know the actual specifics, but this is really, really bad, of course. So guys, never download files you're not really sure about, especially if people send it to you. It's not worth it, chat. It's really not worth it. Go download whatever it is yourself. But yeah, it does look legit. Really, really scary, guys. So just be careful out there, right? Yeah, very, very unfortunate. In other news as well, I do want to talk about what happened on Twitch. Not a lot of bans while I was gone, but Freya did actually get suspended for 1 day. Going on to say my hips were too much for Twitch. Obviously, she is back. Wasn't able to find out any more extra details, but does certainly suck. So Freya was banned, but she is nonetheless back. It's a good practice to run those through a checker too. Yeah, absolutely. Listen to like your malware on your computer, right? Like if it tells you, more than likely it's bad, right? Sayu also going on to say, so let me get this straight. Twitter used to suspend a fan account that is run by Glasses. So I can chat. Glasses makes a fan account for Sayu and did nothing wrong. They ban it. But there's a person who is actually trying to impersonate Sayu that they leave up on their website. Oh yeah, we love that. Way to fucking go, fucking Twitter. Bruh. So of course here's the, actual person here that's impersonating him. I mean, literally, look. Straight up. This Thank You We've Got making a post, is amazing to meet you all. Actually straight up impersonating and of course submitting that report. So yeah, Twitter's moderation is fucking horrendous. And this is just like, yeah, they're not even bothering to change the app. Like, they really just didn't even try. Absolutely nuts. So, want to let you know about it, chat. That way you can avoid that person. But also want to point out how stupid Twitter is. Speaking of how stupid Twitter is, let's also take a moment to talk about Kijit and how Twitter actually has tried to, copyright this cat. So, I do gotta say, chat, I don't know if this is part of this scam or not. It's very similar to the phishing scam, but I wanted to bring it up. If it's a phishing scam, well, it looks very similar, but if it's actually Twitter, that's actually crazy. Hey, what? What's up? Guess what? What? Yeah, I mean, it looks very similar to the scam. So, wait, double to. Wait, we sold them all. We actually sold them all. Oh no! Oh God, are you serious? Oh my God, chat, we hit the Plushie goal. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Yeah. Oh my God. Let's go, chat. W. Oh my God, thank you guys so much. Let's go. I can't believe we sold off 50. Thank you guys so much. Holy shit, dude. Can you make an announcement, if you don't mind? Well, chat, everything now is double time. Let the chaos fucking begin. Oh my God, chat. That includes hype train, that includes subs, bits, donos, all that kind of stuff. Double Oh my God. So I will manually adjust it for today, and then tomorrow it will count by itself. So mods will have to manually count today, but yo, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. I love you too. Let's fucking go. Yes, Chips. So, still put that. Until next Sunday. Yeah, until next Sunday. I'll do it all the way through next Sunday. Oh my God, dude. Well, I'll manually adjust it myself, but your boobs are huge. Thanks. Your penis is small. I'm sorry. It's a built-in clap back. I can't stop myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is a reaction. Thanks, girly, and grew them myself. Yeah. They asked if I could bring the milk, right? They said their dad left him and they never brought the milk. So I figured I'd just bring it myself. God, if you think these are big, you should look higher. No, including next Sunday. All the way through next Sunday as well. So this is probably part of the, they said it's part of that phishing scam. Okay, so I was like, why the fuck are you gonna try to copyright a cat? Like, if you're gonna do a phishing scam, at least do a good job of it. This cat right here does not align with our community standards.
Elara tier 275, ladies,
That's
gentlemen,
crazy.
and gentle phase. It's time.
Holy IRL boobs. Yeah, imagine having IRL boobs. Hey, what's up, Kirby? How are you, kitty? Actually created that cat. Did you? He's very cute. Very, very cute. Anyway, chat, be on the lookout for all these horrible scams. But what is worse is what's going on, chat, with another bunch of streamers. And on top of that, with Dragon Spit as well. So I'm going to let you know about what's going on with this, chat. So anyway, let's go take a look here with Berry Crepe, who's having some issues with one of her reacts.
I just wanted to tell everyone that all of the Outdoor Boys videos have been removed from the channel if you were looking for them this morning. Unfortunately, someone seems to be going around and striking every Vtuber reaction, which is very serious because if you receive 3 you lose your account.
And that's
Luke
a really
is very
shitty
difficult
part.
to reach, so
Once
it
you
is
get those 3
impossible
strikes,
to verify
guys,
the
your
legitimacy
account
of
is
the claim.
done. That's it.
Unfortunately, false strikes are becoming more common on YouTube.
Yep.
This email is
I've
not
had a few
connected to
myself.
any official accounts.
I get false claims for music all the time. People try to claim my own music, by the way. The ones that I've written, absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts.
If you are a Vtuber, please be careful since this seems to only be targeted towards them. I decided to go private until this is sorted out. Thank you for understanding. Also sorry for the serious post. I know I'm normally a silly goofy guy, but this is not a very fun situation.
Yeah, it's really
if
serious,
anyone
Chad.
ever feels that
You
a
can lose your
reaction is
entire,
not transformative
YouTube.
enough, or you generally do not enjoy reactions of your content, please reach out. I am more than happy to remove the video, and I am sure many others would as well.
Absolutely. Of course, we also have Cora, who's having similar issues. Well, someone's going around copyright claiming Outdoor Boys reaction videos. They're using a fake email as well, so they don't actually think it's the real person, right? So let's go take a look here, because this is affecting a lot of people, right, chat? The Dragon Spit goes on to say there's a copyright troll going around striking the outdoor boy react videos, not only on my channel but others as well. Since I have 4 separate strikes, my channel is going to be permanently removed. I will not be able to post videos, and I will lose my income. Alright, this will affect me tremendously. YouTube, can you please look into this ASAP, right? And of course, their channel was up for removal. Here's all the videos that were stricken. So again, chat, this is absolutely hitting that red button where you can just lose everything because somebody wants to be a troll, right? On top of this, Able Clips goes on to add to this. I think some people are receiving strikes and takedown requests from Outdoor Voice Reacts. Is there any way to know if it's actually him? I can't find any way to contact. So it's uncertain for now. These are strikes, not claims. So claims are very different as they just take your money, your monetization, but strikes actually hurt your channel, right? Able goes on to say, seeming like a lot of fake copyrights, still uncertain, but to avoid if it is to fake private your reactions for now. If it is real, it would bypass that. But the only way to avoid that would be to delete them. Up to you, stay safe. So I'm glad that everybody was kind of talking about this, but Biddy goes on to find out a lot more about this kind of stuff. Going on to say, hey, so this channel is impersonating Outdoor Boys. Look at the descriptions of the videos. The Outdoor Boys videos are still up, and were all recently posted. And you can see right here, chat, they're just, posting some of the stuff. It only has like 1 view. And then they're going on to, again, I don't know how they have all these subscribers. It's probably, maybe like bought a channel or something like that, but there it is. They're impersonating them. There's also this channel as well. Again, trying to get stuff taken down here too. Making these members only, claiming them, trying to troll somebody, take their money, whatever the reasons are, right? But, of course, here is the description, which has nothing to do with the actual, Outdoor Boys account. Very, very crazy chat. So definitely somebody is going around, fucking around with somebody. Of course, Dragon Spit says, I found this YouTube Kids channel. I go through this channel. Great Gary's, who also has Outdoor Boys videos still on their channel, recently uploaded and even made them member only. Please look at their channel description as well. It doesn't line up or make any sense, which I just showed you. So guys, if you could do me a small favor, on this post right here, Dragon Spit says, might come off as desperate, but are there any larger YouTube VTubers that can help me offer advice on copyright strike situation? Team YouTube isn't helping me other than basically telling me to dox myself, no possible impersonator. And guys, the best thing you can do in this situation is reach out to a lawyer. Somebody can represent you. We don't have to dox yourself. You can put that information filled out on the YouTube side, and that way you can push back against this kind of stuff. Sadly, because of the way the system's set up, there's really no way around it. You either dox yourself or you get somebody to represent you. You have a legitimate business that you can use to, represent yourself with that information. But yeah, it really, really sucks. Really, really sucks. You have to go through all of those steps. And I'll be honest, chat, that's the only way around it. Somebody who's dealt with Falter, this is really the only way to actually deal with this, chat. Yeah, better call Kono, exactly. Just the issue is YouTube doesn't really have a great system to deal with this kind of stuff. Especially when somebody does a false claim, right? It's either like, okay, well, dox yourself, and it's like, what? Yeah, it really, really makes no sense. So, always, oh, she has a contact lawyer, great. Yeah, have a business that you can use to represent yourself, lawyer up, do what you gotta do, right? But really, really sucks. Really, really sucks to see. So definitely get the word out there, chat. Go and support Spitty. Oh, she gets her stuff all fixed up. Some of these flow flags are in effect. Slap
Earlier
suits. Yep.
in April, there are also
Absolutely.
someone impersonating Tara Strong on Twitter using AI.
Yep, I remember
reached
that.
out and reported it to Tara, and she confirmed it wasn't an account of hers, and I reported it for impersonation. It has since been taken down. I learned this is also happening to other celeb VAs as well, so be careful out there.
Absolutely, Chad. Be careful out there, all right? Very, very crazy. So, guys, let's talk about debuts, graduations, events, all that other stuff. And then we're going to dive into some of our bigger stories, because I do want to talk about what's going on with Mori Calliope, and that is this very, very crazy situation. I think that we're seeing, sadly, a really, really bad, potentially bad road for Hololive, but we'll wait and see. So, first up, chat, is Honeycat. Honeycat is actually going to be back coming up on May 29th, guys. So very exciting to see them return for 3D karaoke and more. So, again, Honeycat will return. If you want to say hi to them, they will be back, guys. Of course, also to add to this, I did want to let you know, going on here with Shimoshida is actually, if you don't know, Shimo is actually the black-haired Wagyu A5 rank VTuber, so a cow VTuber, very cute. And as of May 31st, they're actually going to be leaving their current agency to go indie. So wishing them all the best. They're part of Via Rise. We talked about Via Rise a couple of weeks ago. So wishing them all the best, guys. Everybody, let's take a moment to give some applause for the newest partners. Of course, guys, my very own VTuber daughter, guys, Pocket Trash, getting that Twitch partner. Congratulations to Pocky. I'm so proud of you, Pocky. I've seen Pocky ever since she started, and watching her grow into a Twitch partner has been amazing. Congratulations, Pocky, seriously. Of course, also, guys, we have Liminal Lark, the Faith Thief, who also got Twitch partner. Congratulations to them as well. And then just one more I want to mention is, of course, Neff. Neff also getting that Twitch partner. Your Goddess Ascended to partners. So congratulations, all of these streamers. Amazing work. Amazing work. Apparently, Pocky got partnered by complete accident. Wait, why? Wait, what's the story behind that, Evan? I talked to her, but she didn't say anything about that. In other news, guys, let's talk about some hiatuses and graduations. Tora, Tigress Tora, goes on to say, yo, what's up, Roba? How are you? This indefinite hiatus, I had to make this kind of announcement. Don't think that anything serious has happened. I'm perfectly safe. I'm absolutely adore VTubing and will continue to enjoy streaming to my wonderful chatters every day. But it is becoming increasingly obvious that my priorities are completely sideways when it comes to my personal life. Oh, yeah, tell me the story then, because I haven't heard that from her. Like, I'm wishing you all the best with everything that's going on with you, Tora. I can totally understand that. Of course, also, guys, you have A-Stars production. Yukido Hoshi Taki will be on hiatus starting May 31st. I don't actually know what their model looks like. Let's take a look. I like to see how their models look. Okay, here's their model. Of course, they are part of A-Stars chat, but it will be going on hiatus. Yeah, tell me what happened, though. Oh my god, stop giving me ads, dude. I need like a better ad blocker. Of course, we also going to talk about a few graduations, chat. I really only one to talk about, and that is Mocha Kuramiya of Mocha Kuramiya from Neverlive. Is actually going to be graduating coming up on May 8th. We wish Mocha luck with all her personal goals in life, content creation, and otherwise. Of course, Heavy Heart, we announced that they're graduating May 8th. Request and thank you for all your continued support for both Mocha and Neverlive going forward. She earned it in order to apply for a partner. Did to write a paragraph on why you believe you should have it. So she wanted to see what filling out the app was like. So when she filled it out, there was no paragraph, and Cynthia Apple was like, oh. She forgot to fill it out. That's so funny. Oh my god, that's the most pocket-coded thing in the entire world. I hope you know. Yeah, I hope you know that is absolutely the most pocket-coded thing I've ever seen in my life. I love that. I don't love Mocha graduating, of course, but Yeah, that's very pocket trash. Hey, what's up, Frank? How are you? Of course, also Mocha says, I will be graduating. Thank you for all the support during my time with Neverlife. Really does mean a lot to me. I love her so much. My graduation sure will be next week. So wish Mocha all the best, guys. She's out of here. Yeah, she's leaving. So, now guys, I do want to talk about some events that you might have missed, and maybe some debuts. First up, guys, is Nekomiki. Actually, Nekomiki was part of the Mouse and Monkey VTuber Cup. So if you did miss this, guys, we had 4 teams take place in this. Certainly go check it out. This looked like a awesome event. I didn't get to watch it myself, but we did have a bunch of awesome people take part in it, including Nekomiki. So go check it out in case you didn't miss that. I gotta go watch a VOD or something. There's also Mousy debuted a brand new model is made by Blue Nami. Blue Nami going on to say, I had the honor to draw and rig Iron Mouse's new chibi model. And look how cute it is. I just love Blue Nami's style. It's very, very perfect for chibi. It's very adorable. Yeah, I love this so much. So it was fun. That's good to hear. I didn't see any clips or anything, but I'm sure it was awesome. So very, very cute. Congratulations, of course, to Mousy and Blue Nami. Iris also going on to debut her brand new outfit. The Mizu Soon themed outfit is here. It's so cute.
Do you know of any praying mantis VTubers?
Not that I know of.
Mantis are awesome. They're like
Praying
wise old
mantis.
kung fu masters.
I don't think so. Do you guys know any praying mantis VTubers, chat? But here is her brand new one. Thank you so much for the Capcom USA for sponsoring and making this outfit possible. Very, very cute. Love that. Again, this is to go in line with the Monster Hunter debuts that we've been seeing so much of. And speaking of that, guys, Shiori actually went on to debut her Monster Hunter outfit as well. Here's actually the full look of that. It's true. Ava Lamp is actually okay. Yeah, Ava Lamp would be the only one. Good one. Thank you, Jade. So here's Shiori's brand new Monster Hunter outfit. I love the design on this. I just love this whole like Capcom and Hololive working together. Yeah, it's very like Wizard, you know, Wizard. Iris is one of a kind singer too. Yes, absolutely. I forget her name, but yeah, I think it's Ava. Ava is the only one I can think of, thanks to chat. Speaking of Ava Lamp, Ava Lamp actually debuting a brand new model as well. This was her Garumami outfit as well. This actually came out yesterday. I'm not gonna go click on this because this is her sus channel, but you can certainly go check that out on your own. Yeah, it looks great. It looks fantastic. So certainly go check it out, guys. We missed that one. Yeah, Zero. Of course, also we have the amazing JoeCat. JoeCat debuting their 3D model. Let's take a listen in.
I'm doing another subathon. April 30th is my birthday, so I'm doing a subathon through May. You guys know the drill. There's a timer.
They just
Donations
debuted it
and
back on April
subscriptions
30th.
make it go on for longer.
Yeah, it's brand new.
When
It's
it hits
brand new.
0, the subathon stops. Isn't this cool? I got a lot of fun
JoeCat's
stream
always
ideas I've been
cooking.
wanting to.
Guys, we really appreciate JoeCat around here. If you don't remember, JoeCat actually sponsored one of my Marvel Rivals tournaments, so we really do love and appreciate JoeCat quite a lot around this channel. So big shout out to JoeCat, and of course go check out their new 3D model on their subathon as well, chat. Yeah, JoeCat is very, very base. We love JoeCat. The other news as well, guys, Tomo ended up debuting their brand new outfit as well. Their sundress outfit. Absolutely peak. This is tomboy perfection, chat, right here. Doesn't get better than this. Doesn't get better than this. So this is Tomo's brand new outfit. Absolutely awesome, guys. Certainly go check it out. And to go support Tomo if you want to. Also on top of this, guys, I do want to talk about the newest VTuber who is Haname. She's part of Reject. She actually just debuted back on the 1st as well. Super cute. Had a very big debut, so go check them out. You might have missed that one as well. First, also, guys, John VTuber himself, Rin Penrose decided to re-debut with their brand new model. And wow, what a new look for them. I mean, this is an entirely brand new look for their model. I was like, holy shit, like that is completely different. But yes, this is John Vtuber himself, Theron Penrose. Very cool. Very cool. So I like the little plushie in the back that they have of their old models as well. Yeah, very different look for them. Ben Dinrose, exactly. Ben Dinrose. Very different look, but I like it. Yeah, sometimes different is good. Very cool. I saw a lot of people bitching and moaning about the new look. I'm going to tell you guys, if you don't like how the new look is for a VTuber, just shut your fucking mouth. Like, legitimately. If you don't like the look of it, it's not... You got to understand the model is deeply personal to people, right? People create models it's an extra way to represent themselves, right? So, very, very deeply personal to what we want to represent. You got to understand it's more for us than it is for you, right? Yeah, so if you don't have anything nice to say, don't fucking say it at all. That's all I gotta say. What's up, Gray? How are you, sweetheart? I hate when people are mean to people over their models, right? Like, people with different tastes, people have different things that they want to do with their model. Like, let them do it with their model. It's their model, not yours. Crazy to me, guys. If I want to make my boobs small, I'll make my fucking boobs small. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. I'll say there's a lot of feelings attached to a model. Exactly. Like, oh my god, I can never imagine going back to my blonde model. I just have too many feelings from that, you know? Too many feelings from that one. In other news as well, guys, we also got to check in here with Laureen. Laureen is from Ninja Sanji, debuting their brand new outfit as well. Kind of reminds me of, like, Zin's one, but there it is, chat. So, very cool. Actually, I had a lot of Ninja Sanji outfits. Of course, also, guys, we had Kaida, who debuted their brand new outfit as well. The boys are cooking, chat, as always. I love the guitar. This is why I wanted to show this to you. I love the guitar toggle. Looks really awesome. I kind of want one like that for my live TD. This is really, really cool. Yeah, I love that a lot. Of course, also, guys, we have Kishido Tima. Kishido Tima also went on to debut their brand new outfit as well. Thought we were talking about Hollow Stars now, so making a switch from Ninja Sanji to Hollow Stars. But this one is very cool. And of course, we have Miyabi, who also, of course, debuted their brand new outfit as well, kind of matching their fellow partner as well. Very cool. If you made your boobs small, I would support it, but also ask you to blink twice if you're under duress. Now it's too much part of my brand, just like the Subathon or news, you know, like there's just certain things you can't get rid of, you know. So very, very cool outfits. Thank you for reminding me. So definitely go check them out and give them some support, guys. Of course, also speaking of Hollow Stars, we also have Rika. Rika also went on to debut their brand new outfit as well. Love their little bear plushie, so cute. And then finally, the last debut that you might have missed that I want to mention to you, of course, is here with Mizuchi Mori. Okay, I said it right. Let's go. They are a nurse VTuber, chat. Very, very cute. So they did this debut a little bit earlier today, actually. So go check them out. Very, very cute. Did someone get arrested? Yes, they did. We're going to talk about that. So, guys, let's talk about some debuts and events coming up before we get to our big news, chat. And first up, actually a lot of agency debuts going down. We do have Prismia. I don't know. We'll say Prismia. Prismia is a VTuber group. They're under Hololive production. And I actually have a bunch of new talents debuting. On the 8th and 9th, we have Sancha, Rivi, Eleni, Husi, and Lamil. If you want to go check all them out, this looks pretty promising, especially for a bunch of new agency talent. So Love this. So certainly go check all of these talents out this weekend. I'll try to follow up report on it because it looks very promising. Yeah, very promising. Of course, also, guys, we have the Project Insignia debuts coming up as well for all 4 of these talents. And I just gotta say, as much as I love Iru, Cedric, and Ruridori, I kind of am about Shao, bro. I like the fucking, like, wolf dog look. That's fucking badass. Love that a lot. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I don't think I've seen a lot of, VTubers like this. So they did go on to say, of course, we're running a limited submission period until May 20th. So you can ask them questions. So I kind of like this design a lot. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, like, Zenless Zone Zero. Very, very cool. In other news as well, I don't know what to call this group, so I'm just going to call them 59, but they're called GA59. Anyway, guys, they do have a bunch of new VTubers incoming. Let's go take a look here at their debut trailer. Hey, Sly Fox, what's up? Yeah, how the fuck you pronounce this agency name?
いい夢見てね。目覚められない悪夢には気をつけて。地獄の果てまで皆様をご招待します。地獄の底までうちと一緒に落ちる？噛みついたら離さへんで。
Very cool. Yeah, G Delta 59. I don't know, like, but you're all the talent staff. If you want to check them out, coming up very, very soon. They're actually a group under Brave Group. You guys know Brave Group, so they will be debuting on May 8th, chat. Of course, a big one to mention here is Dairiku. Dairiku is going on to debut her brand new model coming up on May 5th at 4 p.m. GMT. Let's take a look, guys. Yeah, maybe it's Delta. I don't know. It's been a while since she debuted a new model. Yeah, it's kind of been a minute for her. But her models are always insane. I always love her models. What those years do. Ignore chat. Ignore chat, just like mine. And finally, chat, of course, we gotta mention here, Naya Cubs. Naya Cubs is the punk cat girl VTuber who is debuting on May 25th. Anytime somebody asks me what my ears do, I'm gonna be like, ignore you. On Monday, May 25th at 12 p.m. PST. Let's take a look. Oh, brother. This VTuber stinks. Oh, thanks, chat. Appreciate that. So there it is, chat. Certainly go check them out. Very cute. Very, very cute. And just some events I want to mention to you before we hop straight into some of our big stories. Let's talk about some events coming up, guys. And Anki has actually opened up tickets. If you don't know, Anki is actually the first East Coast VTuber convention. Tickets are actually open now. Of course, there's 3 conventions. One, Anki After Dark, Anki VR Chat World. You get a free welcome gift, meet and greets for all guests. Wow, that's crazy. Free park. Wait, you're telling me there's free meet and greets for all guests and free parking? That already in itself is kind of nuts. You can go ahead and get your tickets now. Actually, let me look at let me look here. Okay, guys, a 3-day standard ticket is $90 and you don't have to pay for parking. That's fucking nuts, dude. That's actually extremely reasonable. Yeah, wow. I mean, you guys should go check that out. Yeah, go check that out. God damn, this is completely straight up very, very reputable, I promise. Yeah, no. Guys, there is nothing what's fishy about it? There's nothing fishy about this. This is a legitimate fucking con. Trust me, I've seen all the behind the scenes stuff. There's nothing sussy about it. You have my promise. It's either depressing banger or let's fuck shit up banger. Always peak for nothing. What are you talking about? Yeah, well, what's fishy exactly, chat? Nah, this is just insane. Yomi, yeah, Yomi's gonna be Anki. I'm gonna be an Anki. Remember what happened last time with what? Remember what happened last time with the bajillions of other things? Like, we do beat my bad stories. I mean, looks too good to be true. I think it'll be okay, guys. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, I think this is, honestly, because it's their first ever one, they're really going all out, right? With the free parking, all this other stuff. This is being organized by some people that know what the fuck they're doing, too. So, yeah, this is gonna cook, chat. I think that if you haven't already, you should definitely go check it out. Yeah, this is absolutely gonna cook. I'm excited for this one. In other news as well, we also gonna talk about the Doki Doki Rewind. And we got some new guests actually announced for that. First up here is, of course, Doobie 3D. I'm not surprised by this. I knew Doobie was going to show up coming up July 4th. Very exciting. But we also going to talk about even more guests showing up. And that is going to be the Slappy Sisters, a.k.a. Snuffy, Mint, and Line. All going to be there. There was a convention where they were using AR and everybody had to bail out. Tyrese, that was a digital convention,
you might
sweetheart.
say they are on key with the free parking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was a digital con. This is not a digital con. Yeah, that's like, I feel like it's trying to compare apples to oranges, you know? Completely different stuff. Anyway, of course, very, very cool to see them showing up here for this event. Very, very cool. Is Adam Sandler going to be there? Yes, of course. Yeah, very, very different set of circumstances. Of course, also, guys, if you missed it, we did have the one night in Daggerheart. And, of course, there's this Iron Mouse movie. Caillou, and, of course, Tim Downey. And Matthew Mercer was there for that event. It was a D&D, charity event. And they actually ended up raising over $32,000 for Make-A-Wish Foundation. Incredible. Incredible. So, congratulations, everybody. I was part of that. That looks insane. Yeah. John voice actor, imagine. In other news, guys, I'm going to quickly go through Ninja Sanji stuff. Ninja Sanji actually, Mecha 2A. I'm going to call them Mecha 2A, like Hawk 2A. Mecha 2A announced his first mini album on deck in a live concert Overdrive at Key Arena, Yokohama. If you don't know, guys, this is a, mini debut album by a small sect of Ninja Sanji, but they are getting a very, very big, Key Arena showing there, coming up in September. So, that's wild, guys. That's wild. Let's take a look here at the trailer. Yeah, you got a Mecha 2A all over that Gundam, you know, like. By the way, what the fuck is a mini album? Can somebody tell me what that is? Yeah, what is a mini album? Is that just an EP? I'll report on MomoCon a little bit closer. I mean, it's coming up, guys. Oh, tickets are on sale through September. Sorry. I should have looked at my notes. Tickets are on sale through September. The actual stuff comes out October 10th. Imagine looking at my notes. Imagine reading chat. Couldn't be me. That would, I feel like any album implies a lot of songs, right? So maybe it's like half an album. I don't know. Very cool, chat. So there you go. Coming up very soon, chat. Kind of a big deal for Ninja Sanji, so definitely gotta recognize. However, chat, you might want to run away from the screen right now because Ninja Sanji EN has opened more auditions. Run, chat! Run! 6 songs or so. Thank you, glasses. Run, chat! Run as far away as you can. Ninja Sanji EN auditions. Calling all energized individuals to try for the Chaotic Charisma Vtuber audition. Coming up May 24th. I'm not gonna lie, chat. This looks it looks kind of like, to me, Ninja Sanji 4 Nights at Freddy's. Like, they all look like animatronics or something. What if I told you applied walk, you're fired? Save yourself, walk on back. Yeah, Ninja Sanji, Four Nights at Freddy's. I don't know, the designs look interesting. Looks more like maybe circus kind of base. I don't know, very machine-like. Guess we'll see Nijitronics. Yeah, the Nijitronics. We'll see what happens, chat. So, there it is. So, guys, I do want to hop into...
4chan, send in more waves.
Yeah, exactly. 4 nights in Ninja Sanji's. Oh, God. I don't want to sign the contract, please. Please. Don't take 99%, please. And nobody survives. Once you sign the contract, you're trapped forever. That's so bad. So, guys, let's talk about a big story going on with Hololive. And unfortunately, chat, this does have to do with Mori Calliope. So, you know, brace yourselves a little bit, but Mori recently put out a tweet here that, I don't know, it didn't sound good to me, right? So I started to think a little bit, but Mori goes on to say, taking some time off, and I don't know when I'll be back. For now, take care of yourself. That's not very good, chat. I mean, to me, that kind of implies indefinite hiatus, right? Very strongly worded. I don't know when I'll be back. I don't know. That's just, yeah, very, very curt. That's the best way to put it. Very short. Seems like there is something going on. So I decided to dig a little bit, chat. And unfortunately, what I found is not good. Mori actually decided to, you know, fuck you. Fuck you, Discord. That's okay. I gotta save. So let me go grab it really quick. Unfortunately, guys, Mori decided to actually put in a message under members only on our YouTube. And chat, this does not tell a good story. Now, I do want to talk about Hololive for a moment here. We've seen some bigger streamers leave over time, right? We have, of course, like Kura, very, very large people, you know, Amelia leaving over the past couple of years, taking a step away from Hololive. So for us, we kind of thought, you know, it was more of the end of their time, right? They were kind of done with Corpo. They were moving on to indie, kind of the pipeline, right? Coco. I mean, there's 1,000 people we can mention, right? However, chat, we did see the recent stuff going on with Hollow Stars, and for me, I've kind of been like, okay, Hololive, what's going on with y'all? Why are y'all like having this like? It's looking like a line of mistreating their talents or not treating them well, right? And I never want to assume the worst. I always like to assume the best. But chat, we gotta talk about this for a moment because we've had Hollow Stars, you know, have their whole thing that we've talked about. If you don't know, basically, Hololive decided to stop supporting Hollow Stars talents in large capacity. They're still part of Hololive, but they're not allowing them to do like concerts, buy them certain stuff, etc. Right, merch, things like that. So it's definitely a big hit. We've had these talents leave in the past. We always kind of thought, well, what's the reason for that, right? Well, Mori has actually spoken out about something here. It's pretty heavy, chat, so let's take a listen. And I always want to say, I feel like Mori is always a sensible person to look at when it comes to things like this, right? Mori is always the level-headed one, and Mori is always the mature one. So when Mori says something like this, I take it very, very seriously. So Mori goes on to say, hi, deadbeats. There are a lot of things behind the scenes that I'm pretty unhappy about, and I'm overall pretty down in general, so I'm stopping for a while, and I hope there might be some changes somewhere down the line. I'll work hard to see those things through as well, where I can. If I can make it better on my own, I will. Please know it's nothing you deadbeats have done. Coming to my streams every day, chatting, giving me things to laugh at, chatting and give me, coming to my streams every day, chatting and giving me things to laugh at, sharing parts of your lives with me, I treasure very much, so please don't worry about that. Maybe y'all already got the feeling, but I'm someone who doesn't really complain when it comes to my place of work. Hi, baby, what's up? I don't publicly lament my grievances. I keep them to myself in conversations with those in my real life. I take the blessings that are given to me and do the best I can with them. Always so very grateful. But never complaining at all about anything has its disadvantages. I think there are people that view that complacency as an excuse to take advantage. I've grown very tired of seeing the type of world in my day-to-day, and now I'm facing it directly. I can't stream with a smile on my face while also feeling disrespected and undervalued. I'm sorry to stop streaming for now, but I have to because there is no will right now to continue making things There are things that have been announced, like the Animal Tower Tournament and DreamHack that I'll participate in. The karaoke month I planned will probably have reschedules for the earlier streams. Got some metal that I planned. I'll update you about them here in a public setting. I'll be back though once I feel I continue streaming with a smile for you all. Again, she uses specifically the words disrespected and undervalued. So something is going on behind the scenes, right? With management, whether they are treating her poorly. I mean, she says it, right? She says disrespected and undervalued. But this does not bode well. This sounds really, really bad. I know that when we have looked at the Holostar stuff, it really did seem like there was a lot of management-related issues. And I gotta be real, this is really, really fucked up. This is really, really fucked up to see that this is going on, right? So I feel it's wrong viewing membership content without paying for it. Yeah, Daniel, I'll be honest. I kind of did wrestle with reporting on this, but I did see a lot of people already publicly reporting on it, so I just decided it was probably better just put the news out there. But yeah, I did wrestle with that as well, Daniel, to be fair. Absolutely did think about that. So the thing is for me, right, is we're seeing a history of multiple people saying, well, hey, like, I've had problems with management. Prior people that have left said difference of management. We've had the Holostar stuff going on. They've mentioned managers, and now, of course, we have Mori saying, well, behind the scenes, I feel very disrespected, and I also feel, of course, undervalued. So it feels like, to me, Hololive is making some very, very heavy errors, either with management or how they're treating their talents. And now this has gotten to the point where, unfortunately, chat, this is now affecting one of their biggest talents. If I wouldn't say she's the biggest, right? But she's top 5 easily. So this is to a point where she doesn't even want to stream anymore until it's fixed. It's that serious, chat. It's that big of a deal. So I'm really wishing the best for Mori. I'm hoping that there are going to be some changes. But I would imagine that, you know, Mori is definitely, to me, the mature one, right? She says here, like, I don't publicly limit my grievances. You know, she tries to do with them behind the scenes, right? But sadly, it does get to a point where I feel like the only thing you can do is talk about it a little bit more, right, in the open. So I really do hope the best for Mori. I hope she's able to resolve this, but it does not bode well, guys, for Hololive. So again, I don't want to like doom and gloom you, but I just gotta say there's a pattern, guys, and we can't ignore it anymore, you know? We just can't ignore it. Well, she's a workaholic. She's like me, so it's hard to get burnt out, but yeah, I mean, she's doing crazier stuff than I am, so I can only imagine. In other news, guys, let's take a look here at the latest hologram. This one is called Handle with Care. Let's take a look. Yeah, work kind of gives me purpose, you know? Silent and Kitsune, thank you for following. What's up? It's not burnout, she would have said some. I mean, it could be a combination, but there's clearly something going on with management. I mean, she literally said it. Bean! Bean! It's like every item management company and so falling face down the mud. Yeah, like, my thing too is Hololive was supposed to be the chosen one, right? It was like, Ninja Sanji was supposed to be, oh wow, y'all suck, and Hololive was supposed to be our savior, but sadly, yeah, exactly, Legion. Yeah, just everybody loses in that kind of situation, right? What the fuck is going on? I guess they're channeling their spiral energy. Yes, they're gonna break through infinity. Exactly. Oh no. Not the fucking spiral energy. The Gurren Lagann is coming out inside of them. I literally cannot spin fast. Yeah, I hope so. I hope that's not the case, Volcano Lord. I'm really hoping that they're able to write things. Because I know Yagu has acknowledged a lot of problems. And he's been like, okay, so this is going on, right? And we need to make a change. I'm really hoping that Yagu's like, all right, dude, we gotta do something to make this right.
Like they always say, you either die as a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Absolutely. Absolutely. In other news as well, guys, Cover is continuing to go after people, well, legally, guys. So here, of course, we have the reported responses to right infringing acts such as defamation in fiscal year 2025. So, you know, we've read a few things where they have talked about taking preventative measures against people who infringe upon their rights. Well, in this one, their team is working legally, talking about stream moderation, you know, report management, etc. And this actually is everything that took place from, I'm sorry, would like to prevent an update for the rights infringement prevention measures we have taken from April 1st, 2025 to March 31st, 2026. So let's take a listen into what Cover's been doing, guys.
At Cover Corp, protecting the dignity and ensuring the safety of our affiliated talents and employees is one of our utmost priorities.
Right?
So any conduct that infringes on such rights, including defamation, the spreading of unfounded information, or intimidation, will not be tolerated. We will continue to implement comprehensive legal measures in all cases of rights infringement, regardless of the background or circumstances. If a case is deemed an instance of rights infringement, not only may the perpetrator be required to pay large sums in damages,
they already have, by the way,
criminal
in previous
charges may
cases
also
we've
be
looked
filed,
up.
leading to an immediate loss of social standing, professional credibility, and basic everyday privileges. If a case is deemed an instance of rights infringement, not only may the perpetrator be required to pay large sums in damages, but criminal charges may also be filed, leading to an immediate loss of social standing, professional credibility, and basic everyday privileges.
You're fucking breaking.
Many perpetrators only realize the gravity of their actions once legal action has been taken. Therefore, we urge anyone considering posting on social media or any other platform to consider the impact their actions may have on others carefully and to ensure that opinions and/or information are shared responsibly.
Yeah, thanks, Elara.
We reiterate once again that any ill intent that infringes on the rights of Cover Corp talents will not be taken lightly, and we remain committed to maintaining a safe and secure environment where talents can carry out their activities and fans can support them without concern. Which should always be the case, right? They want to make Many perpetrators only realize the gravity of their actions once legal action has been taken. Therefore, we urge anyone considering posting on social media or any other platform to consider the impact their actions may have on others carefully and to ensure that opinions and/or information are shared responsibly. We reiterate once again that any ill intent that infringes on the rights of Cover Corp talents will not be taken lightly, and we remain committed to maintaining a safe and secure environment where talents can carry out their activities and fans can support them without concern.
Yeah, holy shit, Elara will not shut the fuck up. Hello, Raiders, it's great to see all of you. My name is Elara, the Heavy Metal Elf, and I just came back from a bit of a break. I was actually gone for about a week. I was kind of getting burned out, so I took a break, but welcome back to my subathon of 469 days. Help me, please. Help me, please. It's great to see all of y'all, though. Hope you're doing incredible. Today, we are covering a little bit of Vtuber news. We just actually are doing double time for the subathon today because we sold all 50 of our plushies. But if you want to get your, Elara plushie, you can type !plush. How are you, Junie? How are you, sweetheart? I miss you so much. I hope you're doing absolutely incredible. I hope your life is amazing. And yeah, I hope everything's going great for you. So I know that you are very, very busy, but I miss you and I hope you're doing well. We should catch up sometime. I'm so glad to hear that. I know so much has been going on in your life. You've been busy. You're like being all successful IRL and shit. Like, wait, we hit 50. We did. We hit the 50. So we're doing double time. But for any other sold, I do add 50 minutes to the timer. So, but we are covering a bit of VTuber news. We're talking about Hololive. Just sit back and relax. What'd you do today, though, Ginny? Of course, this is what I want to point out to you guys. So, Hololive goes on to see measures regarding infringements of rights. Take a look at this, guys. Number of instances where posts were deleted, 1,411. Number of cases where legal action was taken, 149. Hololive took 149 different cases to court over the past fiscal year, chat. That's fucking nuts. They are not playing around, dude. 149 for the last fiscal year. Yeah, they're not playing, guys. Of course, the rights infringement measures regarding posts on social media. They are filing requests for disclosure of certain information, having things taken down. Overseas measures. There are also several cases in which we filed lawsuits in courts outside Japan. So again, chat, that's a big deal. Remember that. They are doing this outside of Japan as well. Closure of malicious content aggregation websites. There are certain message boards that kind of do that kind of stuff as well. So they are trying to have those taken down. Yeah, Junie, what'd you do today, sir? What'd you play? Measures preventing the improper use of content. Multiple cases of malicious rights infringement where content belonging to Cover Corp and or its affiliated talents has been used improperly. Cover Corp has not only pursued civil liability, but also cooperated with authorities, resulting in the perpetrator's arrest. Guys, they're literally getting people straight up arrested. And of course, working with authorities through all of this. So guys, I'm telling you, do not fuck around. Do not find out when it comes to Cover Corp. Yeah, what's up, Tarth? How are you? Yes, I'm back. They will find you across seas and they will sue you and they will get you taken to court and maybe even arrested, chap. Absolutely nuts. Don't fuck around, guys. Don't do it. Yeah, impersonators do cause a lot of damage, guys. In other news, guys, CC is actually going to be doing a very special Fortnite concert. So Stellar in Fortnite is going to be going down. I'm sorry, actually it went down yesterday. So certainly go check that out, guys. Yes, that's right. Vtubers in Fortnite also doing concerts. It's all real, chat. It's all real. Nice tits, by the way. Thanks. I grew them myself. What the fuck? In other news, guys, we also got to take a look here at something very funny here with Shiori. So, you guys remember, of course, we've been talking about Holostars. And they've been having a hard time, right, guys? Well, this is actually probably one of the funniest things I've seen about Holostars. Shiori just made a vlog about her going to the backstage part of Holostars. And this is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Just listen. It's so funny.
In section of the convention, I saw this area flanked by male standees.
Stop shaking like that. Oh my god.
They're Holostars. I thought the area was a staff break room at first.
I thought it was a staff room.
Because there's a lot of items around there, but apparently it's a recreation of the Holostars backstage area. It had Hollywood-styled mirrors.
Look at the fucking skeleton.
Lyric sheets,
I love her. I love her humor.
and so on. Each item had little explanation for which stars member it belonged to as well.
I just had to show you that. It killed me, dude. It killed me. You know what's even crazier though? ERB fans actually had a meetup. Elizabeth Roseblood Flame, you guys know. And here is of course the they're called the BF Kingdom, if I recall. Yeah, BF Kingdom. So this is the BF Kingdom. I'm meeting up, chat, to celebrate ERB together. Very cute, right, guys? Very wholesome. Love this. The fans can eat together to have some love about this. But here's what's kind of crazy about this, chat. Why am I mentioning this? I mean, it's just a meetup, right? Well, of course, Maddie is part of that. It's such a lovely community. I'm so grateful for all of those who came out. Hoping this is the first of many more to come for the future UK event. Well, chat, what's kind of interesting is ERB actually tweeted out, "What a beautiful sunny day for a stroll. Nature sure is wonderful." She actually went and stalked her own fans for the meetup. I love this. This is glorious, dude. Yeah, no, ERB is among us. Least parasocial VTuber. She straight up was like, yeah, so I'm gonna infiltrate my own meet not my meet and greet, but my fan meetup. Like, yeah, everyone's like, this is supposed to happen. Go, oh my god. With her voice acting ticket have gotten probably. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, this is so fucking funny, dude. I just saw this, I had to share this with you guys. Like, I don't normally do like the funny stuff, but this was awesome. Yeah, how did they not see her? Isn't she have like fire coming out of her chest? Like, oh my god. So, yes, that is right. ERB went to her own fan meet and greet. Love that. Love that. Yeah, you'll never outstock ERB, that's for sure. Like, wow. Love that. I should definitely follow Maddie. There you go, chat. And that is all my Hololive news. Let's see, what do we want to... Actually, I think I want to skip down to talk about a little bit of some of our bigger stories. So we're going to skip around a little bit, chat. Then we want to talk about some of these ones are going to take a little bit of time. So first up, chat, let's take a moment to talk about what's been going on recently with Morg Pie and how this ties in, well, to VTubers, chat. Yeah, don't actually be British, because ERB will find where you live. So chat, let's talk about this a moment. So, Morg Pie actually went viral for this particular thing going on Twitch. I didn't get a moment to talk about this during my last streams. I never got to talk about it, but just tying to VTubing a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to show you why Morg Pie went viral. Let's take a look.
Place. Good. Good. Okay, where were we?
So chat, obviously this is like that play, they have like some BDSM gear on. Morg Pie is known for pushing to us quite often, right? So, Alara, can we do this on the next team?
Dan Clancy, get back to your desk.
Yeah, glasses, I bet you if we did that, we would get banned for that. That's the difference. Oh my lord. So, he went viral for this, of course. Now look guys, I don't have anything wrong if you're into pet play. You want to wear, you know, a mask. Look, more power to you. I'm not here to kink shame you, but the issue is this is on Twitch, right? So, you know, this is kind of like a bit of a questionable, problematic thing, right? So, I saw this interview here. I want to tell you guys, yeah, this is not a credible interview. I never saw anywhere where Dan Clancy actually said this. So I saw a lot of people going around like, oh, well, Dan supports it, this and that. I don't think he actually said that. So want to make sure that, you know, I throw that out there and kind of clear that up. But where we get involved with VTubers is Morg Pie actually specifically targeted VTubers with her stuff, right? So Morg Pie actually called out the VTuber community for always inserting themselves into Twitch controversies. Then they should actually read the TOS instead of getting upset at her. Let's take a listen, guys.
Anytime anybody does something controversial on Twitch, the VTubers all come out. They're like, but we can't do whatever we want all the time.
I mean, that's true, right? We know that Twitch has definitely been questionable in enacting their TOS equally. Yeah, we already know that, right? We already know that it is not enforced equally amongst everybody. It is definitely geared to punish VTubers more.
It's like, they're like, okay, but you can't have exposed hips. Yeah, because it explicitly says that in the TOS that you just read the TOS!
Which, to be fair, there are a lot of times where people will be like, oh, blah, 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 I didn't break TOS. And it's like, yeah, you kind of broke TOS, like, clearly, right? But regardless, those, like, very small group of people do not make up the whole or the general VTuber community, right? It's just kind of outliers in the situation.
You know what I do when I wanna do something on stream? I just read. I just read the TOS. I just read the TOS. It explicitly says it in the TOS that you can't show your hips on stream. That's been a thing for like 2 years. Dude, that shit changed like 2 years ago. That's 2024, man. 2020 fucking 4.
Yeah, and the problem, Gray, is we pulled the Tectone Hassan card where we're like, oh, well, you know, I said this, but Hassan said worse. It's like, bro, look, if you broke TOS, you broke TOS, period. That's the end of the story. Like, I'm not even here to talk about Hassan or Tectone or Asmongold or whoever else, right? Like, if you broke the TOS, you broke the TOS. The period, that's right. Of course, he goes on to say, well, you know, you read the TOS, you guys don't know what you're talking about, etc., etc. So let's go take a look at the TOS. Stripteases and other erotic dances that involve actual disrobing or disrobing gestures, wearing or displaying BDSM associated attire, harnesses, blindfolds, collars, or paraphernalia, whips displayed or worn without engaging in sexual activity, wearing a ball gag in your neck while doing a just chatting stream. Interesting, guys. It kind of almost seems like you broke TOS. Yep, just read TOS breaks TOS. Like, so again, guys, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, guys. I do know that we know that Twitch is non-equal in their enforcement, but I do also want to point out that Twitch isn't perfect in enforcing stuff anyway, right? So, or if somebody does something bad, right, they're not always gonna get caught, and it happens, right, guys? That's 100% true. But when it comes to bigger streamers, and there's a controversy, and now there's extra people looking to get their eyes on it, you're drawing extra attention. It needs to be enforced equally, and sadly, right here, you have broken that right there. You straight up broken it. BDSM associated attire. Well, there you go. It's right there. So I don't really see how
elara for that collar
they're
on
not
her neck.
breaking it, right? Exactly. I don't see how they're not breaking that. But unfortunately, guys, no action has been taken. This has actually gotten to the point where PorkPie actually has brought multiple people now on her stream.
Clinton. Come, Bill Clinton. Shake. Spin. Oh shit. That was a pretty good spin.
Bucknasty691989 just cheer 10 bits.
Come on, it's not that bad. Here, I'll eat another one with you. See now I've eaten 4. I've eaten 4 of these. It's just kind of dry and tasteless.
Which again, she's only doubling down on this because it's viral, right? Like, this is what most people are gonna do. But on top of that, just no action is taken, right? No action is taken. Which, I don't care if you're into this chat. Like, you do you. I'm not here to kink shame you, but I do think that Rima really says the best. Because we get bonked for the slightest slip up while people like her get away with so much worse over and over again. And Rima's entirely right. This is the issue, guys. It's unequal enforcement. VTubers are constantly drilled on for the smallest little things, right? You show 0.1% pixel, you're done, right? And it feels like bigger streamers who are blatantly breaking TOS get away with it over and over. And it's very hypocritical. It's very discouraging. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. So I would love to ask you, chat. I'm going to run a poll for this. Can you tell me, is she breaking TOS? Yes or no? Do you think she's breaking TOS? Yes or no?
All right.
Yeah, and like, there's so many implications behind this, right? I mean, this is clearly pet play, right? They're wearing BDSM gear. This is adult-related kink stuff, right? Which, again, is okay, but Twitch is has easy access for minors, right? And I'm sure that she has like an 18 plus kind of like working on it. Maybe she has age verification. I mean, that would be great because that should be in place, right? It has to be in place if we're going to do this kind of stuff. But it's just shocking to me for a website that is like Twitch, right? They allow stuff like this. It just, I don't know. It blows my mind. This is clearly just breaking TOS. When is you going to be perma banned? It's fetish content. Right. Exactly. Which, again, I'm not here to judge your fetish stuff. If you're down for that, hey, more power to you. But remember, this is on Twitch, right? Where fetish content can be exposed to a lot of people. Very, very crazy. Very, very crazy. Everybody here agrees, or at least 42 of you agree. This is breaking TOS. And I agree with you, Chad. I agree with you. So, wild. Absolutely wild stuff, Chad. Definitely wanted to bring it to your attention today. Yeah, so, of course, you know, they're always calling out VTubers about it. It's like, well, we're the ones that are normally targeted by a lot of stuff. And it's not like I just make that up out of nowhere, right?
Most of the rules that are created are in response to
instances
people like
of
Mori
unequal
doing
enforcement.
these kind of stuff that skirts over the line of breaking TOS.
Right.
VTubers have rarely done anything that is as bad as this, where Twitch has to add new rules to the TOS.
Exactly. Well, it means that, I don't know. We did have Marina with her naked ass model. So, I don't know about all that, but that's just one that comes to mind. More about you get lobotomized. Look, I don't want to wish any harm or anything like that on anybody. So, yeah, you kind of forget about Marina, but anyway, that is what's going on, guys. We're more pies, so very crazy. Yeah, TOS was definitely broken in both clips. In both clips. Yeah, with the naked model thing, that was wild. So, chat, I do want to talk to you, though, about another big story. We're gonna actually use, yeah, we're about an hour and 45 in. You know what? Let's dive into this, guys. Let's talk about it. I got two bigger stories, so we're gonna talk about these. I'm gonna skip back up to some other stuff, and then we'll skip back down because I do want to talk about the VTuber that was arrested for their art, because that's a really, really big one. But guys, I'm gonna talk for a moment about this
virtual
VTuber here, chat. Not Fillian. We're gonna be talking about the Faithful Sheriff for a moment. This is Faithful Sheriff. Don't know Faithful Sheriff. Faithful Sheriff has a
Cottontail got
long
a bonk
history.
for accidentally showing a naughty toy on stream.
Exactly.
How is that girl still
Jim.
streaming?
Exactly. So, of course, Faithful Sheriff, if you don't know them, well, guys, they actually have a past history as a person named Dr. Witnesser. If you don't know Dr. Witnesser, chat, I'm going to show you some clips, but to give you basically like a prior history of Dr. Witnesser, back in 2020, Dr. Witnesser was actually banned off of Twitch for telling a child in a Fortnite lobby that they were going to be sentenced to hell for not accepting Jesus. That is right, chat. On a live stream in a Fortnite lobby back in 2020, they had told a child in a Fortnite lobby that they were going to be sentenced to hell for not accepting Jesus. This guy has a very, very questionable history, guys. Although he's never formally been criminally charged, he does have a lot of very questionable stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna show you the intro to this video because I feel like it has some good summaries in it. And this is actually Actman. We watched one of his videos before, but I'll just let the clips play, guy, and you can tell me what you think about it. So here we go.
Whoa, why somebody talking about you a racist streamer?
Oh yeah, I'm so racist. Did you say the N-word? What N-word are you talking about? Are you afraid to say Alright, so if they were running for president versus Donald Trump, who would you vote for? Is it just because he's black or no? What? Yes, I talk to minors all the time. So what?
Hi, how are you? Why don't you have a seat right over there?
They are the pedos. They are the predators. Oh guys, look! It's a minor! And I'm talking to them. Whoa!
You want to explain yourself?
So look, if you were to die in your sins today, you would be sentenced to hell.
Why are most lesbians that you see, why do they look so ugly?
The one thing I don't want to be is a stupid church streamer who posts stuff online without the permission. You fucking loser. Get off of Fortnite.
Alrighty then, Satan.
I got some bad news for you. Like, yeah, this dude is, he's a piece of work.
Do you believe in Jesus?
Ah, hail Satan.
Well,
what's up, everybody? This is the Peanut Man here. And if
So
you're
guys,
eating
I wanted to
with-
show you a bit of who this guy was, right? A little bit of clips, things like that. So you probably don't have a very good a very good feeling about this guy, very good perception about him, kind of based off some of this stuff here. Well, chat, why are we talking about this guy? Well, turns out that he's actually been really blowing up within the VTuber space because he actually went viral.
If Elara is ugly, I'm
for
rich
being
as
banned
heck.
in multiple people's chats. And first up, chat, I want to share with you the one where he got banned in Dimmy's chat. So let's go take a look at what happened, chat.
Even when people try to genuinely tell him,
Sheriff, is that true? You said the N-word!
Remember, he's in Dimmy's stream right now.
that they're not interested, he'd often force the conversation throughout the game in an incredibly anti-social way. And at times, the constant rejections from normal adults trying to play a video game would get to him. In one video, a man from China...
I typed it, so what? No, I gotta ban you, bro. It was...
I typed it, so what? It's okay if you type it, guys. Yeah, you can just
I guess
type
you're not
it. It makes
having
it
a
nothing.
Faithful Sheriff plus Demi collab. I was really looking forward to that.
So Demi, of course, banned some life. On top of this, guys, Burnt Peanut actually banned him as well, which he looks a lot exactly like Burnt Peanut, right? But Faithful Sheriff actually made a video calling out Burnt Peanut after being acknowledged and then banned in his chat. That's right, guys. So let's go take a look here at what exactly happened. What the fuck is this AI fucking model here, dude?
I got some interesting news. Did you know the Burnt Peanut actually responded to me over the weekend? You guys wouldn't know that, but the Burnt Peanut actually responded to me. It wasn't anything special. So I was watching his stream, and every time I try to talk in his stream, I always get the message back that says, your message has a problem with this channel's moderation settings. And I'm like, wow, everything I say comes back like that. Everything. So I went into his stream and I said, hello. Message pops up, your comment was not posted, has a problem with this channel's moderation
What the fuck is this, dude?
So I put two and two together and said...
Yeah, what? What the fuck is this? Live in the shadow realm. Wait, chat. Wait, I want out of here. I want out of here, please. I don't want to be here anymore, guys. Come on. Please, let me out of here. I didn't do anything. I've been a good girl. I just came back from break. Please, guys, please. I promise I'll be good, please. Oh my god. Come on, guys. What did you do to deserve this? I thought I'd been really nice person. I've been nice and I rested. We're protecting you from the AI slump. Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Jesus.
Oh, now I'm rainbow. Perfect. All right. Well, I guess that's a little bit better, right?
And guess that he actually, the mods actually blocked my name.
Making the mother of all omelets here, Jack. Can't spread over every egg. Why won't you die? You can't hurt me, Jack. Nanomachine sucks.
Guys, if you didn't want to look at him, I could have made that so much easier for you guys. Like, why didn't you just ask? I could have made that happen in a heartbeat. Here, hold on. Let me just... Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. See, now you don't gotta look at him. It's fun. I got you guys. It's that easy. Why didn't you just ask? Come on, guys. I got you.
The Faithful Sheriff is blocked in his stream. You cannot say the Faithful Sheriff in his stream, therefore my name, like anything I say.
Wow, so it's almost like he banned your name because he doesn't like you and doesn't want you in his stream or any mention of that.
Is blocked because it would pop up in the chat and my name is blocked. Okay. So then coming to that realization, I said, goofy mods or mods are so goofy blocking me, like blocking my name. I typed that in the chat and he's got like 30,000 people watching him, right? I didn't think he would see that. But lo and behold, he looks at the chat and reads what I said back. Mods are goofy for blocking me. And then he literally says that out loud. And then I said, LOL, I'm sorry. I'm like, wow, nope. You could see my message. I thought my messages were blocked. That's what I said. I was like, I thought my messages were blocked. I'm sorry. My bad. And then he goes, no, your messages are blocked. I'm the only one that can see what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, this guy's crashing out, by the way, because this is a very common thing. Like, if I have messages that are blocked, I can see them, but obviously you guys can't.
So then I'm like,
yes, he does.
and then
CEO,
I
I'm gonna talk
go,
about it.
so I guess this means I can't join the Rust server. And then shortly, like 10 seconds after I say that, he bans me from the chat. Okay, here we go.
LOL mods, you're so goofy for blocking me. Goofy mods. Goofy.
Why are you laughing, by the way? Like, what are you laughing about?
Goofy mods. Goofy mods.
Mods are some goofy Oz type shit.
Okay.
Those mods are some goofy odd jits.
So at this point, I'm like, oh, he read what I wrote.
I'm so confused. Why is he
nobody
laughing?
could see what I type. I was like, it's not a conspiracy. I'm not blocked. I'm like, oh, okay. So I was like, oh, cool. Sorry, I didn't know you could see what I said. That's what I typed.
Goofy mods. Goofy There's some goofy mods, Jit. Dead ass. No, only I can see what you're saying. You are blocked. That is true. You are blocked, sir. Only I can see what you're saying.
You know, being blocked is not a good thing, right? Like, why are you laughing? Being blocked is not a good thing. You clearly, like, I don't know, you're kind of like copying his whole thing with a peanut thing. I mean, like, yeah, it's different enough. Some people know who you are, but clearly, like, he's the only one, so they know who you're referencing. But also on top of that, like, you're questionable and he banned you for that because he doesn't want you around because he knows you're questionable, but you think that's funny? Like, this guy is weird. It's just very weird.
So then right after, I'm typing, oh, so does this mean I can't join the, does this mean I can't join the server? And then right now he's like blocking me. He's banning me from the chat. Like he's right after that I got banned. I was surprised that he responded. He never, you know, but I'm just more annoyed that he banned me from his chat. Okay, I'm just kind of annoyed.
Yeah, he's also using an AI model.
That there's a whole community out there that is like, oh, you stole his idea and you're a peanut, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care that you guys think that.
I mean, it's totally fine. You're allowed to do whatever you want, right? You're totally allowed to do that.
Times that I'm just having some fun, being a peanut, and I didn't want to go back because I was having a good time. So I'm kind of annoyed that he's that butthurt, and that he banned me from his chat instead.
He's not butthurt about you being a peanut. He's doesn't want you around because you're a creep. Like, there's a big difference. There's a big difference. Of course, he would because of it damages his brand and reputation. Yeah, true. What's up, person watching?
Like, oh, hey, it's the other peanut. What's up? You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, he could have been that. He could have been cool like that. But no, he's like sourdough. You know. He's
redirecting. He's redirecting stuff. So he looks like a victim, but he's not. Like, that's the best part. He's not even a victim.
I just think it's silly and petty. It's like, bro, I'm a content creator. You're a content creator. I came up with a silly
he's just trying
story,
to farm clout
based on your peanut lore. So what? People find it funny. A lot of people don't care that you and your friends are like evil peanut, evil.
Yeah, they have Captain, which is
ridiculous. To kids in Fortnite, he's evil. Ooh, like it's just silly. It's petty to me.
Yeah.
I don't understand
exactly
why we all can't be friends.
Oh my god, I had a week of not having to hear her name. It was great. So of course, we have this whole thing going on. You know, Burnt Peanut banning him, Demi banning him, his questionable past. But I want to go through some stuff here that he posted sorry, it's quite long. And then he goes back here on May 1st, where he says, clearing up myths, chat. And I'm just gonna read the highlights to you because if you're accused of this many stuff, that's not fucking good already. Like that's not good. So, myth number 1, I'm racist. There are videos of me saying the N-word. Yes, I did say them to an individual person, or were they directed to any people? No, simply typing the word does not make you racist. Either, by the way, it doesn't mean you verbally said it, but he did say it. We just watched the fucking video, right? Yeah, so we already saw that one, right? 2, I commissioned prawn from Super Mega. I'm not, and will never commission a prawn image of my genitalia from Super Mega. They are lying. Number 3, I made a Rust server because Burnt Peanut did. I did not make a Rust server because Peanut did. I mean, like, my VTuber model is AI. My VTuber is not AI. I paid an artist to get my original art. Talked to artists, and they were originally not going to release the authorship on X. There's a large group of haters. After release, I felt bad I couldn't tell anyone who made it, so as they're going to release it, she did. She didn't have any problem with trolls. And so I briefly released on X and made the art, but shortly after, she asked me to take it down. I mean, do you have, like, proof of that? You know what I mean? Like, where's the proof of that? Inappropriate Discord polls. I will not ever conduct inappropriate Discord polls asking sexual questions or anything of that nature. I purposely target kids in games. I mean, you literally went to a kid in Fortnite and told them they were going to burn it out. And there's all those tips you've been like, only as a minor. It's 7, I'm a pedo. I'm not a pedophile. Talking to kids online does not make you one. Number 8, I'm copying Burnt Peanut. This one is complicated, not full. I have intent to fully uncopy the Burnt Peanut. No, give me the storyline of being turned into a bungle dater because I am all dingy boring. It was only supposed to be a day or 2. Having so much fun, the avatar started to stay as a peanut. Myth number 9, I copied Dr. Disrespect. Wait, so I don't think you want to copy Dr. Disrespect. Especially if you're being accused of being a pedo. Yeah, bro, no, that's not a good comparison. Back in COVID days when I had an idea to come back to streaming, after I came to the Lord, I wanted to stream while doing something for the Lord. And that's where his prior name, Dr. Witnesser, probably came from, right? I mean, like, his image below is an AI image. I loaded my VTuber model. Look, there's just no proof attached to all of his claims. On top of that, 2 people are like, myth number 1, Sheriff continues to say racial slurs, even the post itself. Multiple instances of being racist on streamer encourage a young child to join ICE. Despite Sheriff claiming he did not send the Mega cease and desist, the Mega claims otherwise. So, yeah, you can see that this dude is straight up. Yeah, this dude is just straight up a problem.
I'm pressing X to doubt. I need to see
exactly. Proof. Like, where's your proof in a lot of this stuff? Like, so I just wanted to throw this out there, chat. This guy is kind of getting involved with the VTuber community, getting banned by Timmy, Burnt Peanut. So I felt like it was pertinent to talk about within what's going on VTuber news. So anyway, take a look at this guy. Has passed his Dr. Witnesser, if you want to know more.
CHER100, his response to being told he was insulting a minor is weirder than him telling a minor they are going to hell. Let's be honest, minors in voice chat have said worse things to us than that we're going to hell.
What was his response? Or him just being like, him just blowing it off? I mean, here's the thing, you're an adult, right? And you're interacting with a minor. He'll never be one of us. Boom, got him. Got him. Anyway, chat. That is, faithful sheriff. There you go, guys. So, now you know about him. However, somebody that does not need an introduction, chat, is this goofy bean right here, guys. And we're going to talk about her for a second. That's right. You all know Fillian. And Fillian, guys, unfortunately, hey, what's up, Pharaoh? Unfortunately, guys, Fillian, I got some bad news for all of you. And I want to talk about this openly with all of you as an open discussion because I feel like people are kind of throwing their thoughts out there. And I'm going to be real with you. I think a lot of people are misrepresenting what's going on, or they're coping really, really hard. So let's go take a look, guys, because looking over at her YouTube, everything is private, guys. If peep, it's gone. All of her videos are down. Going over to her Twitter, all of her posts are gone. PFP banner removed. Absolutely gone. Even things like the VTuber Awards website is also down as well, guys. Completely gone. So very strange, right? Fillian's been gone for a while. People are wondering where she is. Well, now everything's getting wiped, right? Twitch, boom, gone. Videos, TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky. I mean, it's all gone, right? Everything. Bio's gone, PFP's gone, Discord, videos are gone. Discord has lost its branding. I mean, it's like she got Thanos snapped. So, very interesting, right? Now, I do want to show you. We did have some tweets come out that were kind of interesting, right? Of course, we had Cha-Cha, or Nurasama going on to say, Fillian's lost, not just missing, truly lost. This is actually in the same amount of time with, no, the Instagram is up, but everything is, the branding and videos are gone, right? Of course, Cha-Cha also says Fillian is lost. So, the timing of this, definitely need to recognize. This did go down all at the same time. So I assume this was for, you know, some kind of reason, right? But I do want to go check into our live Oshi Lounge because I have a good updates here. But yeah, YouTube, PFP banner, bio, and links are gone. Twitch is gone. Twitter's gone. Instagram, TikTok, link. Her link tree, her PFP changed to black. Facebook is unchanged. Secret Twitch channel unchanged. Time is up. Channel unchanged as well. This is from ARG. Billy is unchanged as well. So I guess it just begs the question, chat. Where the fuck is Fillian? And what the fuck is going on with Fillian? So let's talk about it because I have some thoughts about it, but I feel like there's a lot of coping about this as well. So let me share with you what I think is going on. I'll share with you what I see a lot of people talking about, right? People are like, oh, well, he's coming back. She's just creating a hype for her return. Guys, there is no reason to delete or take down all of your social media stuff to get people talking about you and generate a buzz when you are going to be losing out on so much money across all of those platforms by not churning out content that generates money, right? So I want to make sure that this is clear. There's no way that's it. She's not just doing this just to generate a buzz. That makes no fucking sense. There were claims that she make an announcement today, but it hasn't happened yet. I doubted them from the start, yeah. I think maybe Fillian is burned out of the community to not help her mental. I really don't know what happened with Fillian. I assume you're retiring now makes sense. Either way, deleting income for that. Exactly. So I don't think it's deleting or retiring because, again, why not just leave it up and make money, right? The other thing that I'm going to have to make a hard disagree on that. Okay, share your reasoning because here's the thing, right? If you're going to, if you want to generate a buzz, probably the best way to get a buzz and get ahead of the line. It's been done before here and in plenty of other industries. So you're saying that generating a buzz like this is more important than the thousands upon tens of thousands of dollars that she's making in her revenue every single day across all of her websites. I disagree. Do you think that she would do all of this over the amount of money that she was making every single day? If that was the case, why not do it just from day one? Why did she wait so long to do it? A few weeks before she disappeared, she revealed she only had $8K in her bank account, so it isn't like she had money saved up to fall back on. Interesting. It doesn't make sense. It literally doesn't make... That sounds too suspicious, honestly. It's called a slow burn turn. Sigma, you're coping. You're absolutely coping. What? It makes no logical sense. Yes, I totally get... If this happened now, she had, you know, everything up the entire time, right? And then all of a sudden she did this. I'd be like, okay, you know what? I can see that a little bit, but why did she slowly delist YouTube videos over time? That makes no sense. If it was all at once, I'd agree with you. But the fact that he's done this over time, we've seen this president before in other entertainment industries. Okay, then tell me specifically which one you're talking about. What entertainment industry and what person have they done that? There was argument she thought she would come back, but now has to make a clean break for her own mental health. But I do think it's a marketing stunt. Here's what I'm going to tell you is what I think it is. I think a lot of people are coping, right? I think that she's rebranding. 100%. I think that she's rebranding. However, I think that when you normally rebrand, right? Here, I'm going to draw you a picture, chat. You guys ready for my picture? Yeah, here's my drawing for all of you. So, chat, historically, because Sigma is arguing historically this isn't how it goes, but let's be real, in VTubing, this is historically what happens, right? Historically in VTubing, you are this VTuber, right? This is you as your first life, right? In your second life, when you rebrand, right? When you become this, historically, you leave your first one up. So that way they find the breadcrumbs to go find your second life. This is historically what happens with tons of other VTubers, right? Historically. So I see that you're arguing other entertainment businesses and stuff. Well, please give me the other instances that this has happened, and especially in VTubing as well, because outside of VTubing, I'll hear you out in your argument, but it's got to be pretty strong to convince me otherwise. Well, except is joining some corpos, so I don't see that really. Yeah, well, and that's another one people bring up. Is it corpo, right? There was no reason for her to go corpo. Absolutely not. Literally zero reason for her to go corpo. She makes so much money. I don't think there's anything. We see this in music when entire artists can delete their entire followings. Like Taylor Swift to often made that huge time for that to come back as someone different despite carrying the same name. Pressing industry, Taylor Swift. When did Taylor Swift delete her identity and restart? I could be seen to take down anything related to the model due to legal reasons. Even that's a stretch. I'm going to be honest with you mostly. I think that is my actual, what I'm leaning into on this. Yeah, she is like one of the top indies. She's at the top, chat. Why the fuck would she need to...
Oh my god, she's reviving V Shoujo.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think it's more likely that there was some kind of legal issue, right? And this has caused her to have to rebrand, right? This would kind of explain, I think, a little bit more about why some videos got deleted beforehand, because, you know, there was talks about stuff, whatever. They said, okay, well, these ones got to go down first. Now it's followed up, and then, you know, that's the rest, right? Fillian has more YouTube subscribers than Mori, Calliope. Yeah, exactly. I mean, she's the top of the indies. So, I think that more than likely, my thoughts are that there was something legal that happened here. So she has been doing her stuff in the background. She stepped away. The legal stuff is going on, and now she is rebranding. That's what I think is going on. Truly and honestly, if I had to take a guess for a swing for the fences, I think that makes sense. Because remember, chat, she did have prior problems with the model artist. She doesn't own commercial rights for the model that she's been using. She already had an issue with that with the Nindoroid, and now I think this has blown up into a bigger thing. Is she going to rebrand? I think so. Is she going to go away forever? I don't think so. I think she will absolutely be back. Remember, guys, she was at the top of the totem pole. There's no reason for her to stop. I think there's another account out there, and she already made, probably. Yeah, she didn't even have the rights to use that model necessarily, so I think this is more than likely what it is, right? I mean, it kind of makes more sense with, like, Hirasama and Cha-Cha kind of like talking about a little bit, kind of keep her, you know, out there and keep her in the, you know, public eye, keep people kind of talking about it. But at the same time, you can see a lot of this stuff going on with Fillian that it leads more likely into a legal issue.
Possibly she had a deal with the model artist that she could keep using the model for a certain amount of time to transition to her new model, but it took longer than she thought.
Maybe so. I mean, there's a thousand things that this could have been, right? 1,000 things. It never rates. It makes sense. You see Dumble making sure she has all the ducks in a row, right? Exactly. As she too stubborn to quit, she's too willing to fail. Make a fool of herself. Exactly. She's just she's top of the line, you know? I mean, she's the best of the best. So, she loves VTubing. You can tell she has a passion for it. She's a workaholic. She's not going to step away from it. There is one other potential thing that I have heard that, actually two. There's two other things I've heard. So, somebody, these are very tinfoil hat, but one of them has been that she's in jail or she's pregnant. I don't think so, guys. Why would she have to delete her stuff? That makes no sense. Another one I have heard, which I think is a lot less likely. It could be something, but Fillian has actually been picked up into a different industry, a larger industry, something like professional television or something, and she has to remove her her prior life because of that. Again, I think that one is very unlikely as well. Pregnant in jail, it's that one. No, but I think that one's very unlikely as well. I don't see the reason why she could just leave all that up and, you know, get the residuals from that over time. But I will tell you guys, it logically makes no sense for you to take down all of your stuff, especially like a bit of it and then all at once, for you to lose out on all of that money just to undergo a rebrand to generate some buzz, right? That makes absolutely no sense. And I think everybody that argues that, I think that you're coping. Personally, I really, really do. Well, she is rebranding, absolutely. I don't think we're disagreeing with the notion of her rebranding. I think we're disagreeing with the fact that she's doing this without some kind of legal push, right? I think that is what is triggering all of this to happen. Oh my god. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Thank you so much for the subs. I'm like, thank you for the 25. Let's fucking go. Give the book some love, guys. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. What the fuck? I wasn't expecting to get absolutely railed by a fucking truck. Thank you so much, dude. I will manually add all the double time, so just to clarify that, I absolutely do think it is involving legal, but she's doing it in a way that just, for my personal interpretation. Yeah, see, I disagree heavily on that. I don't think that, while I know she's into, like, ARG and theatrics and stuff like that, you could still do this in a big way. Take down everything and then immediately turn over and do something, right? Why would she have delisted all those YouTube videos from before? It doesn't logically make sense, especially monetarily. So I think that argument just doesn't stand up as a whole. It's the theatrics. Oh, it's, to generate a buzz. I just don't think that makes sense. Thank you again, a book. Everybody give a book W in the chat, please. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate your support. I will add the double time starting tomorrow. Or without a little treasure hunt she had, lots of other videos. Oh, right. Exactly, the ARG. Yeah, which was cool. I don't know. I think there's some kind of legality involved with it, so there's a million other ways you could have done this without losing out on that revenue, on not creating content, and still generate a large buzz, right? I mean, I'll be honest, I think this is, people are like, oh, well, everybody's talking about it, right? But if there's not a payoff, right? Like, okay, let's say she takes all this time, right? If she didn't speak within 24 hours of this happening, I'm sorry, guys, it loses all of the buzz. And that's what sucks. You know what I mean? Because the buzz is already over. It's already happened. 24 hours has passed, guys. Like, the buzz is over at this point. So, right, and Fillian is not dumb. So I do genuinely believe it's not theatrical in the least bit. I think there has to be some legal motivation here. Ultimately, chat, I would love to be proven wrong, so I guess we'll see. But what's your thoughts? What do you think's going on? Right, exactly. And that's another thing, too. She didn't really, give a heads up, or she didn't really, I don't know, she hasn't communicated with her audience, right? And I feel like it's another reason that I lean more towards the legal side of stuff. Or she got stolen by Sasquatch, that's very likely. Rebrand, return to legal, exactly. Yep, she's definitely gonna rebrand, guys. She's gonna come back. That's definitely gonna be a thing, but I think it was due to legal. Yeah, I think so as well, Don. So, we'll find out what's going on, guys. I mean, it makes sense in your own cha-cha. I kind of throw some stuff out there to keep the hype kind of going. So, yo, hype train, let's fucking go. Thank you so much. All right, guys, if we hit a level 10, we had an hour. If we hit a level 20 plus, we had 2 hours to the timer. Thank you all so much. Maybe she's a DM from... Oh, God, I hope not. Yeah, so I think it has to be legal as well. I think it's the most logical. Well, guys, that's what's going on with Fillian. I will keep you up to date on every single thing that I find out about this chat. But for now, that's all I got for you. At least when it comes to
raise
Fillian.
the timer.
Hell yeah. I'm tied up in Elara's basement. Yeah, right. In other news, guys, let's go take a look here. A little bit of indie VTuber news I wanted to talk about. But first up, guys, let's talk about the most watched VTubers in Q1. We're going to dive into the Lolly story, but it's illegal, but I don't think she's in legal trouble. Exactly, Walk. It's more like he's got to make adjustments. That's it. So, of course, guys, here are the most watched English-speaking VTubers of Q1 with Mousy on top. followed, of course, by Vito. We have Vivo, Meliko, and let's Zin up here as well, Michimochi. So very exciting to see Mousy dominating at the top right there. Yes, and Hinyadayo. Persona, thank you for gifting a sub. 2 subs, actually. Appreciate you, dude. Of course, also, if you missed it, Mousy actually recently went back to Congress. That is right. Mousy tweeting out, knock, knock. And this is the 2nd time that Mousy has been to visit Congress. Of course, with the Immune Deficiency Foundation on Capitol Hill representing the community, helping to advocate for vaccine access in HR 8538, the PI Post-Acute Care Act. So, of course, you can see Mousy right there as part of that, which is absolutely incredible. It's really cool that she's literally speaking at Congress. And, of course, they said Iron Mouse is there for a 2nd year in a row, and they're so thankful for her support and her voice behind it. Of course, also as well, here are some highlights from it with Mousy there as well. Mousy in Congress, bro, that's crazy. I love that so much. So congratulations to Mousy, always kicking ass. You love to see it, chat. You love to see it. In other news as well, guys, unfortunately, Kondo had a bit of a scare, guys, so we gotta take a look at it here. Nothing too bad, right? But Kondo was having some issues with her house, guys. If you guys remember, Shondo had just purchased a house after all the BS that she's gone through. Well, unfortunately, guys, it did get worse.
My abysmal lawyers have fucked over my completion date twice now because they just didn't do the work on time, and so currently I am down 96.5% of my entire life savings, and I own no house to show for it since there isn't time before the banks close until Tuesday to transfer to the other lawyers, so I'm just going to look at you like this.
And I told you about my family's issues with buying a house and lawyers and all that. And I will tell you from personal experience, it's a fucking pain. Shondo goes on to say, stop making up excuses and start just saying, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I'm deeply sorry. Which is how you know you got some real monkey business going on. Well, it was a bit of a happy ending here, though, chat. Yeah, at least a happy ending here. That's all right. So let's take a listen to what Shondo had to say. Luckily, the good ending, chat.
Because the seller is such a kind and lovely person, I have been granted a temporary tenancy so that I can slowly start getting ready to move. I will not be homeless today.
Yeah, thank God, dude. Thank God. I know that Shondo is so sweet. I know that she has a lot going on, you know, personally. She's fighting her own battles, but I know she was trying to buy a new house, you know, celebrate her family, have her family there and support them. So, yeah, faith in humanity restored. Faith in humanity restored. So we love to see it. So good ending here for Shondo, chat. In other news, guys, I guess we better dive into this, right? Here we go. I actually was pretty much right when I started my break. This was something that slid across my table, chat, and we had to talk about it. What's a wifey? How are you? Today, chat, we gotta talk about what's going on with this VTuber was allegedly arrested for possession of Wally art, chat. So I have a lot to talk about with this, because I'm gonna be real, chat. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm a skeptic. I think there is so many holes in this story. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. So we're gonna talk about it. I also did reach out to somebody who gave me some great information about how legality actually would work with this kind of stuff. So let's go take a look, guys. Thank you for the hype train as well. The 27 subs and 175 bits. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all of you. Can we get a W in chat for all the supporters today? Thank you. Yeah, things that can be explained, etc. So here we go, chat. Let's talk about this. Now, I know we're going to be talking about Lolly-related stuff, so let's all just, you know, make sure we stay mature about this, right? Well, here's the thing, Michael. I think they didn't cover it because there's a lot of questions. Actually, let me stretch really quick. Yeah, you might wanna buckle your seatbelts on this one. I don't know, dude. It's just like I read a lot of stuff, right? And the first thing that I always ask myself with any story is this true? And then I look at my sources and find out and stuff like that. I don't know, chat. This one is, it's a little weird for me. At least stretching is easier right now. God, ever since I got that massage, holy. For the weeks I wonder how they even had me the rest. I don't think I know the loss behind that, but I don't think I asked that question to the lawyer that I spoke to, but I do have some follow-ups that definitely will make you question a lot of this, right? So, here we go, guys. So let's talk about it. The VTuber was arrested. British police arrested a popular VTuber and illustrator, Mimi Yanagi, for possession of her own drawings. Now, guys, I want to make this clear. You know, feel free to prove me wrong. I love being proven wrong. But in all of my research for Mimi, I did not even find that she streamed once. So to say popular VTuber, maybe it's a poor translation, but I don't think this person even streamed, chat. I could not even find any proof of that. I saw a lot of people kind of corroborate that too, that he never streamed. So are they really even a VTuber at the point? I don't know what's a cutoff for being a VTuber, right? But they didn't really stream, so I don't really think they were popular. But yeah, I've never heard of her. I didn't hear a lot of people freak out that it was about this person in particular, only the story. I don't think popular might be a stretch of a word, but again, we'll continue. Mimi revealed that she was held in custody after being arrested on April 20th. Authorities confiscated all of her devices and she's now free on bail with extreme conditions. She cannot post adult content and must use a name approved by police. Yeah, exactly, same here, Skyrider. British laws are extremely hard regarding the possession of certain types of illustrations that authorities classify as restricted material, even if they are completely fictional. Yeah, she's a VTuber artist, basically what it boils down to. So, guys, I'm going to show you the initial tweet. However, this is gone. This tweet is gone. This alt account here is gone as well. But this did, if you go clicked on this this other account, it did have a name attached to it. I don't remember the name, but obviously I wouldn't really share that with you anyway because it could potentially dox. But we're going to read this together, chat. And here we go. Good afternoon, Bun Buns. Sincere apologies for the absence. Mimi has a long story to tell. On Monday, April 20th, Mimi was arrested by the UK police for possession of her artwork. So saying basically in her artwork alone. So only her artwork. She's currently on bail pending the outcome of a criminal investigation into her accounts and activities. All of her devices were seized as a result of the arrest. As a result of her bail conditions, Mimi has to move to a new account. Is required to use a header name on her new account that her bail officers have agreed to. The account in question is this one. Again, both these accounts are gone, chat. Her bail conditions or activities for the foreseeable future have to be both safe for work and fully transparent in order to prevent a breach of her bail conditions. Mimi apologizes sincerely from the bottom of her heart for letting all of you down and for disappointing you in such a way. Honestly, I think this whole thing could be a hoax, as you would think this would be all over UK news. Yeah, so I have some actual legality that I checked with a lawyer about that leads me to a lot of questions. So chat, of course, this whole thing here, people are like, wait, somebody get arrested for Lolly, right? She draws Lolly related artwork. And that's kind of the headline here. Mimi Yanagi was arrested and charged for, well, not charged, sorry, arrested for having Lolly art. Again, I don't know how true that is, right? So let's go take a look because I do have some things to show all of you to talk about it. So over here on Reddit, this is kind of the first thing that I saw people talking about this, right? They're saying it's a blank grift. All of her social media is still up. She has absolutely no videos on them. There's no streaming history. I'm sure there will be a claim that she has removed them. Do you really think the authorities will go to the effort of deleting all the videos instead of having them deactivated? Even her Bilibili is empty. The UK government is able to get the Chinese social media platform to delete them. Even still, blatant lolly art displayed on them. I guess the government only cared about her Twitter page. You can still display that stuff on her other pages. Well, I will tell you those are gone, right? And of course, everybody's kind of like, you know what? Is the card still up? It got cleared out as well. Yeah, this one got cleared out as well. So one thing that people were talking about a lot about is this true? Like, did she actually, you know, get arrested for this? Well, chat, she did actually get arrested. This is 100%, you know, a true thing right here, right? So, all right, so anyway, actually, I think I lost a screenshot. Hold on a second. Now, let me make sure that I find it, because it's really important. Yeah, I think I lost a link, chat. I don't know if you can help me. It is, yeah, it's the one with the, actual, bail picture on it. You know which one I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't know how I lost that. Fuck, I'm sorry. Okay, anyway, I'll read this to you. If one of y'all have it, if you could send it to me or anything, I'd be super appreciative. Getting you walk. Yeah, sorry, I lost that one. So anyway, we're gonna go check in with this person named Nagoon. I guess since it's public now, I can see it. I'll talk about, of course, Chibi saying important breaking news. The artist is now getting arrested by UK police, etc. Right? So, thank you, Walk. I appreciate it. I don't know, yeah, with this stuff, but I got it. Maybe it came to me in Momo. At first, to talk about this because she's our close friend. They took everything. Her dog keys, her figures, her Doge, and her Discord accounts. Everything except her game accounts. Gone. We have this person, you know, back in the story, says this exceeds Twitter debates. Brenda's become a totalitarian state and media to support now more than ever. So she comes to the US or another place, she's stuck, unable to consume any media her government deems problematic. This is the stuff 1984 warned us about. Again, going on to talk about this as well. Real life calls. No, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Dark. I hope you have a great rest of your day, sweetheart. Thank you for your support in the super chat. Oh god, that's double time too. Holy. So of course they wanted to back this story, chat. So here's the big thing, right? There is a actual screenshot here that I don't think I can show you because I think it has their name, but I will try to show this in a way that doesn't really show anything, right? So the people were going on to say stuff like, it's a grift, isn't it? Wasn't she supposed to use her real name on the internet? Well, there is actual proof associated with this. Because the goon says, so I was getting these questions a lot regarding Mimi's arrest. And with her permission, I have her bail bond form right here. Sadly, yes, gamer, she was arrested for her commissions. And it's being treated like she did something to a real kid. UK's cook chat. So this is actually the bail bond form. So this does include their names. So I'm just going to read to you. Oh, the fourth one has a name. Okay, great. Yeah, thank you. So let's kind of read what we got here a little bit, chat. We'll try to make out what we can from this picture here. So, the grounds reason, prevent interference with witnesses, obstruct justice, not to hold any social media profile or their account in the name of blank, or a name otherwise agrees by the officer in the case, prevent interference with witnesses, obstruct justice. So, I've been informed that bail with conditions have been imposed on me that I must, blah, 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 here's the date and the time, etc. Right? It's decided before then whether or not any action will be taken against me. I may be contacted by, post. I understand that unless such written notification cancels my bail, bail is surrendered to custody of a police station at the appointed time and date can result in term of imprisonment not exceeding 12 months and or a fine. If I fail to comply with any of the conditions set above, I may be arrested. If I wish to vary any of the conditions, I may apply to either the police station specified or a magistrate's court, stating my reasons. I've been given a copy of this form. And again, here's the person, right, we're going to talk about it. It may be necessary to change the date on which you're required to surrender yourself to custody from the given above. This is the case. We'll always make reasonable attempts to notify you writing of the changes, either to the address you provided or via the preferred method of contact. Bail legislation is contained within the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984 as amended in 2022. You must surrender to custody at the date and specified time above. Talking about 4/20/2026. You will be subject to applicable bail period. The applicable bail period will be reviewed. An extension may be authorized if your case has been immediately referred to the Crown Prosecution Service. The EPB will not start unless. And of course, here is just give like a sheet, like a one sheet, just kind of says like, oh, here's your rights while you're detained. Please, if you want something to be told where you are, this is free. Just a one sheet, right, guys? So we're not gonna dive super deep into that one. Of course, Device user information notice. Why do police need my device? What is happening to my device? How long are you keeping my device for? So, again, that's in the form of updating. Oh, thank you. Okay. So again, just talking about the device information, and then this final one I can't show you because it has their name, but I will at least read to you what it says. Yeah, we're gonna read that one. It is of the same name that was on that other account at the time. I will say, so grounds are imposing conditions. The above named person who's actually I think I can show this to you now. The above named person has been granted bail, subject to the following conditions. Committing an offense while on, I don't know what that's, what does that say? On bail, I think. Not to sleep overnight at any premises where a child under the age of 18 resides. Here's the reasons. Not to make any unsupervised contact, including electronic means, with any child under 18 years old other than is average, not reasonably avoidable in the course of daily life. Supervised contact with any child under 18 years must be with a prior written consent. So again, most of these are just regarding actually like hanging out with a minor, right? Or being around a minor. Any person supervising contact or communication must be an adult over 18 who has knowledge of the police investigation. Not to use any internet-enabled device unless the device is capable of displaying browsing history. So they can use stuff, but they have to have some additional browsing history. Not to delete the internet browsing history from any device. And again, to make any device capable of accessing the internet or storing digital images available to a police officer for inspection upon request. So here is the actual bail stuff that we got, guys. These are the screenshots. There you go. So let me ask you, chat. We consider proof that they were actually arrested, right? They really did get arrested. But we're kind of wondering, what's the reason, right? Is it for the lolly that they drew? What is it about, guys? So, I have decided to reach out to somebody, an actual lawyer, who could tell us a little bit about what is going on with this. So I want to talk to you about a couple things that I found out that really, to me, bring up more questions than answers, right? So, number one, internet crimes get you banned from the internet during the investigation. Bail actually, or at least typically, doesn't have the legal authority to cut this type of listed deal here. So this is very unusual. The fact that they said, hey, so, you know, you're allowed to use internet stuff. Well, historically, that's not the case. So that's a little weird, right? That's a little weird. Number two, CSAM, right? Which is, CP, child prawn. CSAM crimes take up to 18 months to investigate before the arrest and 18 months post-investigation with no bail options. So I'm not sure what they're formally being charged for because the timeline of this doesn't really make sense either, right? Number three, I didn't want to point out the Chen stream once, right? But the court cannot legally force you to dox yourself unless the investigation is completed and you were found guilty. Bail cannot legally force you to dox yourself at all unless, as per the conditions of your release from prison, as decided by the court's post-conviction. So I don't see anywhere in that where it dictated that that had to be done, right? I didn't see anywhere in that where they said they had to dox themselves. So I don't know, that's kind of off, right? Of course, another thing that kind of stood out to me was she also said that it had to be safe for work. But if she's already being investigated, right? Why would it matter? You know what I mean? This said it had to be done for the account that she wasn't allowed to use. Yeah, that's also a little odd. I didn't even think about that. So there are two legislations that I want to pull up for you guys. And these have a lot to do with what we're going to talk about. But I want to say this very carefully because Also, to be fully transparent, they privated the account, yeah. So that's also a little bit weird. What I want to point out here to the chat is that allegedly, I've not seen it myself, not that I want to see it, but allegedly there is an image of her model participating in bestiality. So this might actually be the image that caused an issue for her. Again, I haven't seen it myself. This is all alleged, but if we go and look at the legislation or, gov.uk, if we look here at section 62, it is an offense for a person to be in possession of prohibited image of a child. Okay, right? A prohibited image is in an image which is, prone, grossly offensive, disgusting, otherwise an obscene character. And so I don't know if that might fall under this one, like where it's like this performance of I don't know if that would be what that might maybe fall under, right? I'm not an expert when it comes to what are the characteristics of that kind of stuff, but I wanted to at least point this out to you, right? On top of that, we also have like section 65 here, which says like, it's talking about the images of 62. Images include a moving or still image, data stored by any means. So again, just kind of defining a child. Subject to subsection means a person under the age of 18. When an image shows a person, the image is being treated as the image of a child. If the impression conveyed by the image is that person showed as a child, or the predominant impression conveyed is that the person showed as a child, despite the fact that some of the physical characteristics shown are not that of a child. So, part of me wonders if it's possible for the law enforcement entities involved to clarify the reason for the arrest. I would love that. I would love that. So, I will say this, guys. I want to show you what Lucy said about this, right? Super controversial take, apparently, but I think arresting artists for drawing fictional characters is bad. Look, I'm gonna say this, guys. You guys know how I feel about Lolly. Some of it is very like bad feel icky for me, but I'm not gonna judge you if you're into that, kind of stuff, right? What I do want to say here is that I think that Lucy is right. I think that Lucy is right here. It's a slippery slope because if you're comparing it to people who are actually in possession of child porn or doing child sexual acts or things like that, that's problematic. We need to go after people that are actually harming children, right? That is the problem here. I do also want to point out, though, that this person's arrest is mired in a bit of haze where it seems like things don't add up. So I don't know how true the arrest is. I mean, they got arrested for something, right, chat? But my thoughts, I think the arrest is real. But I think the material they were arrested for is a lot worse than what they're claiming. That's my final deduction after looking at all of this, right? Well, again, Ty, it is alleged because I haven't seen it myself. So you have to take it with a grain of salt, but that's what I think. I think that he's probably arrested for something that was way worse than what they claim. It's just, there's so many things that don't add up, right? Especially like with what I shared with you about the actual legal part of it. There are timelines and legal stuff in place that for some reason her case is an exception for. And then Wog mentioned the stuff about the transparency as well, where it had to be transparent, but they got rid of the accounts. I don't know. It's very, very odd all around. I'm not saying that, they're lying. It's just, I'm scratching my head. There's some weird questions, Oh, gotcha. Okay, time. It's weird, right? Can we all agree that the circumstances surrounding this are just weird? Yes or no? I do think it's a bit misleading. Right. And so, I think she obviously got arrested, right? I mean, we can confirm that. We can go and, look at the pictures, right? Like, it's right there. But I think that what they were actually arrested for is probably way worse than what they claim. Should you be arrested for Bali stuff? I don't think so. I think that there are actual people harming children that need to be addressed more so than that, right? But I do wonder the severity of what was actually they were arrested for, right? But you don't get arrested for nothing. And don't get me wrong, I know the UK has some very strict rules. Very strict rules. Their censorship is wild as fuck right now. I'm not saying that the UK is perfect in any way, shape, or form, but I gotta point out the inconsistencies, you know? And that's all I
The
gotta
UK is going
do
through
as
a
far as
mid-election next
being
week.
fair, right?
Think some of this could be propaganda to make people vote a certain way?
You know, I don't know about all that. That might be a little bit too deep for my brain, but you can police did arrest people over memes and a guy making his dog appear. Yeah. So I mean, UK is not known for being the best police state, right? But at the same time, there are some inconsistencies in what she's saying. So I just kind of, yeah, you get arrested. I wish we could get a little bit more something kind of like about it, right? Where as we're looking at what, again, legally, like during my research, right? Internet crimes get you banned from investigation. Bail doesn't have that type of legal authority. So it is weird that they're allowed to. I mean, it could be a thing, right? But again, most importantly, CCM crimes take 18 months to investigate before the arrest, 18 months post-investigation, and there are no bail options. So these are just facts, right? These are not, you know, this is just what it is. So why are they the outlier in that situation? I mean, I guess it could theoretically happen. I wasn't there. I just think that there's a few things I'm calling into question as well. I just want to do my due diligence, right? Anyway, chat, what do you think about this? What are your thoughts about all this? I think it's a slippery slope if you're going to arrest people for stuff like that. Again, I'm not a big, like, lolly person, but I think there's more important things to arrest people for. People actually that are harming children, right? Yeah, but it's not
The
about
fact
her.
that someone can get arrested for drawings while very serious crimes that are happening are ignored.
Exactly.
I honestly can't help but feel disgusted by it. Even if you find Lola's weird and even gross, getting arrested for it should not be celebrated cause it violates freedom of expression and speech. But the people in power can go after you for way more dumber reasons that they can imprison people, and it's so messed up.
Yeah.
UK has actual internet police.
Do they actually? The other thing to remember too is, so if this kind of stuff, if these are the laws, right, and you live there, it sucks, but you know it's a thing, right? Like you have to be careful. Like if there's a law in place, right, and it says, oh, XYZ, right? Like you just don't do it. You know, like it sucks, but that's where you live, and those are the laws, right? Like if you wanted to change, and there are things that you can do, right? Go lobby, etc. But I know that's a deeper conversation to be had. They don't have internet places. Easy to use the internet comments as evidence. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit. I think we're getting a little bit too politically charged for my expertise. I'll be honest. I'm not a political streamer, right? I'm a Vtuber news person, so I'll probably have to bow out when it comes to that kind of part. But I can at least look up the legality and work with somebody to get the actual laws, and I'll tell you what is the relevant legislation, which is section, 62 and 65. Again, they're talking about what is defined as a child, and then of course, what things you're not allowed to, have, right? And if they did actually create that one art with the bestiality, then, that might be why, right? Under the story here was the arrest for drawing a young character in a legal way. Allegedly, it's because they draw lolly-related art. The still laws are not so simple due to interpretation, right? Absolutely. But it's the same as Lucy. They're arresting people for drawing fictional characters.
The line, where have I seen that before?
Go after actual criminals.
Yeah, V Vendetta is people stop making fictional dystopias reality.
I think the thing in my story, just like final call here before I move on, I think that it was a real arrest. But the material that she was arrested for is a lot worse than what she claims. But to add to this as well, I think that I agree with Lucy here. I think that we need to actually go after the real people that are harming children, right? Those are the people that possess actual child pornography, the people that possess CSAM, any CSAM related crime, those people are the ones that need to be our focus, right? And we don't know, Evan. That's the problem. We don't know. We have no idea the specifics of what artwork. I mean, allegedly, a person said they took their dockies and figures and all that stuff. Yeah, there is a bit lacking as well. I agree with you on that too. But I did want to talk about it. This was a very big story while I was gone. That's how I feel about it. I mean, again, if go after the real people that are causing actual harm to other people, right? I do see the moral arguments that people have against Lolly, and I'm not here to sit here and dive into that again because you talked about that 537 times. But I do think that there are actual people harming children that need to be taken care of, right? They need to be tried. They need to be brought to justice. And I think that we always, at the end of the day, need to focus on that. Yeah, there's actual PDFs. That's the real problem, right? And those are the people that we need to, actually go after. And I will always feel that way, chat. Nothing will ever change for me about that. That is always how I feel. I'm not a fan of sexualized lollies. Yeah, I mean, me neither, right? So I'm not a fan of that. It's I don't know. It's just not for me, right? But you do you, bro. I need to get the actual bad guys. Exactly. Yeah, I mean it's a slippery slope. It's a very slippery slope to it's like for me, like I'm not a fan of lolly, but seeing it's comparable to CP, that's a very slippery slope. I guess we'll see, chat. I guess we'll see. I'm looking for more information about this every day, so I will follow up with you guys on what's going on. Obviously, there is a conversation to be had about censorship as well. Full food for that, but our part of the audience consuming live content also vendors says lolly is more easily accessible for most. I mean, that would be the case, right? Hypothetically, right? Sakura, also, what's up? How are you? I mean, yeah, that would be the case according to the law. Actually, let me see. Well, you have to be in possession, or at least in section 62. So I'm only going off the one I have in front of me, but if you were to save a picture, right? Then would that count? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So it's a very wide can of worms to open up with that. And I feel like just getting someone that actually knows legally what they're talking about is always the right move with this kind of stuff. So, anyway, there we go, guys. So, yeah, but a lot of this stuff that I was able to find, it's very easy to get verified by people that can actually look at it. So, I don't care about, I've seen too many go to many like some other live VTuber model. The correlation between lolly and CSAM is fuzzy. Makes it all harder, sure. And that's just a very deep conversation to have, right? I think if anything, I just want to point out, I don't know, there's some inconsistencies here, but also like, can we just focus on the actual bad people? The other element of this too is the verdict is out as to what sort of expressional laws invoke this, so we know if it's just possibilities are going off them. I mean, when you say expressional, I think it's pretty clear as far as what things as part of the image are not able to be drawn. Is that what you mean? I mean, because they also talk about what is considered a child as well. I mean, I will say, like, the predominant impression conveyed is subjective. I want you to argue, Lolly. It's bad, you Linda, seem you're trying to be violent against him or do to him. Yeah, I always hate talking about Lolly. For those that have never been around while I talk about this, I hate talking about Lolly because it's never a good conversation. It's never a worthwhile conversation because both sides talk and they just fucking like rip each other apart. There's this. It's never worthwhile talking about. Just a thought, but one fact I know or believe at this point is Mimi is innocent and proven guilty. Right, I mean, she's only been arrested. She hasn't been actually tried and found guilty, so we just have to see how that is. Yeah, always a sensitive topic, which is why I don't normally talk about these, but look, I'll talk about it now, guys. So, and one more thing I'm going to talk about with all of you guys today is a little bit of things that have been going on here with some corpo stuff. So I'm going to bounce back up to our other corpo news, but First up, guys, before Mori actually releasing something regarding inappropriate behavior directed towards their talents. This is actually talent harassment. So before Mori goes on to say, recently, there's been an increase in inappropriate behavior directed towards some of our talents. While this announcement does not reflect the conduct of the majority of our community, it is necessary to address. Before Mori would like to state clearly, target harassment, the spread of malicious or fake information, false information of our talents are not acceptable under any circumstances. The safety is our foremost priority. Situation is being monitored, and relevant incidents are being documented. Appropriate preventative actions will be taken where necessary. So sounds very quite serious, guys. I do want to say I'm very glad that a lot of agencies are stepping up to protect their talents. It did feel like, I don't know, it felt like a few years ago, people were being like big ass bullies to corpo VTubers, and I felt like they got away with it a lot in the wrong ways. So I think it's really awesome to see agencies kind of step up. First, also, guys, we're going to talk about Yokisiri, who also was just signed to Mythic. This is one of the first Mythic signings I've seen in a while, ever since we talked about Mythic and all of their kind of drama, all the stuff with like them taking down their listed talents, things like that. Then I want to mention it too. Of course, congratulations to them, but also kind of maybe they did clean house and start signing on new people. I don't know, but wanted to mention that to you. On top of that as well, guys, RIP, the VTuber group is disbanding. This decision was not made lightly. RIP was built with passion, and every moment spent creating, collaborating, and growing alongside one another has been meaningful. Even as we close this chapter, the memories and impact will remain. So, RIP to RIP. I only get to make that joke once. It is sad to see them go. Of course, also, guys, Chizu actually talking about their upcoming VTuber agency, which is, of course, Vizatsu. And we'll actually get some more information. They talked about the debut a little bit, but we're still waiting on the dates for all of these talents. So, very cool, chat. I'll let you know a little bit more about this and Vizatsu when I hear a little bit more. Of course, also, guys, Vols actually, we talked about this, right? Vols actually is done, guys, as of today. So again, rest in peace to them. They are done. This agency is done. You might remember Vols for having a talent that they got a little bit of controversy with about a meme about fertility. But anyway, Vols is done, chat. We will wish them all the best. But another agency goes under, chat. Really, really sad to see. Really, really sad to see. Of course, get a little bit of good news for you at least. We have somebody that is back, guys. That is right. Of course, Azura from Vtuber is actually back later tonight. You guys know she went on a break. Well, she's back, guys. So yippee! So you can celebrate with her tonight on her return. Very cool. Very, very cool. No one bites at us and no one bites down. It's really sad to see the kind of the line of agencies and how everything's gone for them. I don't know. We really were so hopeful about everything going on, and now it's just, I don't know, man. I feel like the way of the indie is safe. That's the best way to, deal with everything these days, chat. It just sucks. It certainly sucks, but I am wishing everybody the best, and I think that on a personal note, if I could tell any of you to decide right now if you're going to stream, I think that you should go the indie route. Yeah, agencies just popped up too quickly. That was it, guys. Yeah, it was just, it was far too quick. They just tried to capitalize on stuff in an instance, and it's like, it's not gonna last, guys. It's not gonna last. The VTuber bubble, I don't want to say it's a burst, but it's definitely enlarged itself to a point where I don't think agencies are just not profitable anymore, right? It's just not gonna work out the way you want it to go. So, but either way, very interesting. Well, guys, thank you so much for your very, very nice return. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate all of you. I know I'm going to have to add a little bit of time back to the timer, so I will certainly do that. But, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate you all. And I missed you guys so much, and I'm so glad to be back. And tomorrow, guys, we are going to be talking about Some Death Battle, baby. We got Gru. We got Megamind. I'm so fucking pumped. And I miss you guys a lot, too. But I'll be adding other time. Don't forget, we got double time the entirety of this week, guys. So, huge opportunity to add a shit ton of time to the timer. Hopefully, we do get to that big day 500. I would love that. We have some big events coming up, including the front page on Twitch. So, don't go anywhere for that. So, guys, I will see you all tomorrow, early in the morning for a fantastic, wonderful Death Battle React. So, I'll see you then, guys. Please have fun. We're going to go see Mookie. Mookie actually just debuted their brand new model. It's their birthday, so give them some love. And I'll see you all around. Okay, guys? Bye, everybody. Have a good one. Take care. Bye. Thanks for tuning in, YouTube. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, Darkstone, for the dono as well. Appreciate you, dude. Bye, Twitter. Bye, Twitch. What are you doing? Get the fuck off my stream and go say hi to Mookie. Bye, guys. I'll see you around.